Right, it's me! Hello guys, how are you doing tonight? Hope we're all well and good. I'm just going to put this there, wait for the camera to catch up with the stream, and then hopefully we'll be there. So hello, how are we all? Hope we're all doing well. Hope it's not too disastrous and everything, but here we go. So I'm here. How are you all doing? How is lockdown treating all of you lovely people in the UK and possibly, I don't know what's going on further afield of the rest of the world, but for those of you who are joining us from across the world, greetings and hello, and we hope that the worldwide pandemic isn't too bad for you. For all of you lovely people, thank you for joining us tonight. It's lovely to see you all, and yeah, hope we're all doing good. And boy, oh boy, do I have a treat for everybody tonight. I'm quite excited, so that's good. I'm good, thank you. So, oh, Adam bought a two-door Leyland National, highly inspired by Lawrie and those large vehicles. Good move. I can firmly say that buying a large vehicle has given me no heartache, grief, or problems whatsoever. Definitely good idea. Highly good idea. I'm going to turn that way. Cool. That's a good view there. Oh, good. We only just see a corner of the... Oh, no. Product placement of a Coca-Cola, apparently. Hide that. So, tonight, how are we all doing and where is everybody from tonight starting off? Snowing here, trying to get cars off the drive. It's snowing quite heavily here as well. The car has disappeared under the snow. Hello from warm and sunny Malta. Well, that's much nicer than it is out here. Maryland, USA. Netherlands. No, £3,000, that's not bad. Upstate New York. It's to be fair, we've been out in the snow today and it's like drizzle, frozen drizzle. So it's been kind of going all day, but it hasn't actually really increased the snow until it was time to go home, at which point the snow started coming down and the roads were terrible. Snowy Hastings. Slovenia, oh hi Michael. No snow, just rain and wind. Lincolnshire, yes, well it is. Good old Cornwall, Belgium, Helen, Warsaw, New Hampshire, USA. One of the more sane parts of America. I'm glad we have to go there these days. I hope you're well. Can't get the mobility scooter in the drift in the snow. Damn. I'd quite like to try drifting a mobility scooter. Will I ever buy a hybrid? Highly unlikely unless there is literally no other option. They don't do much for me. Oh, hello from Finland. That's cool. Sheffield, how the devil, North Devon. Try all day. Fair, fair. It's pretty snowy here. Preston, Lincolnshire, Snowy Burton. Don't forget to put the video in the playlist. The what now? Good evening. God, there's a lot of people saying hello. United States. From North Carolina, USA. I like North Carolina. Hello from Denmark. Freezing Glossop. Hello from Pelham St Mary. Nice. Snow in Leeds had all melted this morning. Well, that's fun. I have seen Leeds in the snow before. Miserable damn sludge. Nice. Hello from Spain. Greetings all the way from Camp Siash. Oh, a long way away from home is Camp Siash. Very exotic location, Camp Siash. Huntington, Cambridge. Hailing, you can keep the snow. 40C. I've only known 40C once before when I was filming in Cannes in the south of France. And it was just unpleasant. Stood there trying to film as the sun, but you could kind of feel yourself cooking. It's not for me. Although, actually, when I was in Botswana, thinking about it, in Botswana, that was pretty hot. That was much more of a dry heat. You could kind of live with it. And then you went inside in the air conditioning. And as soon as you'd gone in the air conditioning, you stood outside again. It was like walking into an oven. It was very difficult. Hello from sunny Surrey. I was talking about taking dupes out in the sun, out in the snow, and kind of thought, no. I love the idea, me and Matt were discussing it. I love the idea of driving it about, and the video would be lovely. The ability for it to go wrong and you suddenly have a 7.5-ton vehicle sliding around, the risk was too great. It's just not worth it. 45 degrees. Oh, no thank you. Enjoyed your fire engine video. Fire engine Dennis, thanks for watching a little bit. I do love the old Dennis's. I love dupes. It's a wonderful thing. Oh, hello from Witham in Essex. Witham, I don't know. Yes, it is an international lot here today. I know I keep going on about this, guys, but we are so amazed and so kind of feel very privileged to have an audience that wants to watch us from around the world. It's incredible. We hope the channel would grow when we created it, but we never for a second kind of envisioned this worldwide audience, and the fact that people all around the world tune in and watch some idiots attempt to play with stuff. So that we just, it's amazing. So thank you all very much for that. I think that's pretty cool. Minus 10, oh, it was -2 outside earlier, and that is cold. Hello from the USA. I've bought a part packet. Oh, I guess I love it in the blue. It was a gift. Huh. Ah, that's thank you very, very much, Fuddy. That's a very good way to start the stream. Thank you very much. Do you want a signed photo? We're giving out signed photos for anyone who wants to pay more than donate more than £10. Do you want a signed photo for that? That's I tell you what, that's going to go on to. That's going to go into the Rust and Restoration Fund, because that's quite a yeah. Thank you. That's very kind. 50 photos, right? Okay, yeah, that's fair. I could do that. Thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. That's extremely nice of you. Oh, I was talking about something, and I actually have now completely forgotten what I was talking about. Anybody remember what I was talking about? I assume somebody in the chat was listening. I wasn't. Gee, that was very... Oh yeah, -2 out. Thank you. I thought -2 out was very cold. And thank you very much. That was very, very, very nice of you. That's very, very nice. Yeah. Any advice on 300? 300 what? Andrew Barkley? Yeah, we like Andrew Barkley. Have you seen it? Isn't it cute? Spudge up there, isn't it? Isn't it so cute? I love the Barkley. Just watch ASMR where this lady whips out talking and starts playing with a screwdriver. Oh, something we did do that I have actually recorded is I have now recorded a ASMR thing. Whether or not it will ever see the light of day to the main people, but it will at least come out on the Patreon channel, because we thought that was kind of funny. Let us know in the comments if you actually want to see the ASMR, or if you think it should just stay as a Patreon exclusive, but let us know. -40 in Sashakawasha, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Oh, hello, tall fella. Please, more Model Railway. We have more Model Railway stuff lined up, don't you worry. Bertha's going into the world. I got a fuel cannon mouthful caught in a headlight. That's brilliant, Ad. Someone needs a new zero key, yeah. God, mine's 24. Wow. That's yeah. It's actually very useful. Thank you. See, like, yeah, it's brilliant. It's amazing, John. It's amazing. Hello from Norway. Wow. I want to go to Norway. What is sunny? I don't know, Tackett, but I'm really scared, Rob. I'm genuinely scared. I had to play rugby under floodlights once. It was I would not play rugby in -15. That's pretty good. So hello everybody. What kind of trains Thomas is? Thomas is based on an E2 loco. E2? E1, E2, E2. But it's very much changed. Oh, hello Stuart. Thank you very much. Drop me your email after the chat, and or now drop us an email, which somebody will be chucking in, and I will send you a photo of me and Jupes with a thank you on it. Yeah, so if anybody does want to do it, there's photos that I've got, but I will need your addresses so I can send off a photo signed by me with a little scribble on the back saying something. I haven't got that far yet, but kind of like you guys are lovely, kind of donating money, and we really, really do appreciate it because it makes a massive difference. And so yeah, if we can give something little back, then that's wonderful. So I have a load to do from the last stream, and a load of you haven't sent me your address from the last stream, and I also need the photos to turn up in the post, which haven't yet, but it's going to happen. So yeah, how worn are the tyres on your Ruston? Trying to think of YouTube friendly language here. Knackered, that's YouTube friendly. They are quite worn. So what's on the menu today? Well, I'm so glad you asked. The ASMR video, I actually quite enjoyed it. So, yeah. Well, Sean, from what I understand, when Thomas was when they were asking what they wanted to base the drawings on, the Reverend just kind of went through all these photos until he came across a tank engine and just went, yeah, something like that. And the photo happened to be an E2. So, on the menu is Harrow Star Mix. I know, I'm excited. I got a supply package from my dear friend Craig, and so I have supplies. I also have a red can of drink, which the logo will get shown, but we're not affiliated with a certain red thing at the moment, so I can't get a turn out of them. I don't think. I'm waiting on that to be confirmed, but I don't think I can get a turn out of them. And new tyres are very, very expensive. So there is a plan. And when I have confirmation of the plan, then I will be coming to you guys and start begging. So it will be a begging job. But that's what the £300 there is going to go on to. Is going to go on to sorting the wheels on the Ruston. That's going straight onto that. So thank you very much. A certain thing like communism. When do you reckon you organised open day and what we have? When we can. And until restrictions change in the UK, there's no point in trying. I've kind of talked. I should get a bunch of American. I will do a live stream tasting American snacks. That would be awesome. Who wants to see that? I want to see that. But anyone else want to see that? Are you okay with the numbers in the Harrow and the coat? Don't get hyper. To be fair, I'm kind of at that hype anyway. You know, that's my general state. So yes, the APT, the AT, it was a big. It's a big disappointment. It had so much potential, and it's a shame that it didn't live up to potential. What about the OnlyFans? It's hard to be off-brand, yeah. Is there an OnlyFans yet? I will make an OnlyFans just for the amusement of it. I have wasted a lot of money on the Ruston. It's I wouldn't really say wasted because I love it, but an Aussie snapback. What do you have in Aussie land? There must be loads of snacks that I have no idea about. Going totally off topic, when I went out to the States to work out there for about a month and a week, I think I was out there 5 weeks working on a feature film out there. It's good, but you can have a picture. Yes, John. John, if you send us your email, send us your address in an email, which the address will be coming up in the chat now. I will. I'll send you a signed picture. Thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. Do I plan on revealing tender engines? Yes, I do. It's just trying to get them because it's a much bigger ball game getting to them, but I'm hoping to. There's an old Ruston 48 that's rusting to bits outside your head of steam museum. Is there now? That's interesting. Which one is that? Oh, Stuffelwaffle, yes, Schnufflewurf. Those waffly things are amazing. German signals and locos or British signals and locos? British, I think. I like British. German stuff has got a real nice design to it and looks very powerful and very. But I like the British stuff because it's awesome. I was talking about something. Oh yeah, so in America, and was filming out there in Missouri. In the middle of the woods. I had for someone who comes from the UK, where basically anywhere you go, at least in the south, there'll always be a house somewhere. You'll never feel truly isolated. And when you come to a forest, if you just keep walking like an hour, you'll be out of it. To be in this place where there was nothing, and we stood on at this house filming on top of a hill, and just everywhere it's like forest everywhere that way, forest everywhere that way, forest everywhere that way. I don't even know where I am. So that was scary. Anyway, beside the point, we had craft services, which are basically snacks. And it was amazing because I came up to this and was like, I don't know what any of this stuff is, but I'm going to have some of this, I'm going to have some of this. And the lady who was running it was like, do you think you probably shouldn't take all of that? And I was like, but I've never had any of these before. She said, what's your accent? I was like, I'm from England. We don't have these. She went, oh, I'm going to buy. So the next day she came in with lots more variations of things so I could try all the different snacks. Oh, thank you very much, Alex. Update on the discrepancy. No, will we see another episode of Lawrie Gone Loco? Yes, there's more of that. There is a plan for the Ruston, and when the Ruston plan, you guys will obviously know when the Ruston plan comes to happen, and I will let you guys know. The digger has basically sat there Ash took some bits off it and hasn't been back to put them back on. And Martin hasn't been able to come up because of the COVID restrictions to do any welding on it. So it's still sitting there. Anyway, 200 varieties of Cadbury chocolate. Ooh. I'm kind of excited. If looking for a quote on the new tyres as well, the shout. South Devon. Yeah, South Devon quoted me 11 grand for tyres. So tyres are very, very expensive. Oh, you bought a Willis steamroller. Oh, very nice. Good show. I would quite like a Range Rover. I have looked at them before. I quite like the 6-wheel drive Land Rovers because they're just really cool. Slavic snacks if you want. Are there I didn't even... Oh, I guess there are, yeah. I quite like the Polish ones. Do I like Star Wars? Yeah, Star Wars is cool. Although I really like the fact that they finished it at episode 6 and they didn't make episode 7, 8, 9 because everyone knows they would have been terrible. And so I'm glad they never made them because that would have been awful. Would you buy a 70s or 80s police category Dupes? Oh yeah, I would really love. I saw a police Rover SD1 and I loved that. I thought that was cool. Good morning from Christchurch, New Zealand. Nice. Looking for a video when it lands. Yes. I have a policy that covers all of my stuff. So yeah, it's quite good. 6x6x4. Yes, I would like them. I would rather not. That sounds for a long time to be at that. So, hello, Matteo. Oh, they have a half-track Defender. That's cool. I once saw a half-track Robin Reliant, and I thought it was amazing. So, I know you've got a SD1 class, John. I would like to have a go with it. You built an N-Gauge scale model? Oh, nice. I like N-Gauge. SD1s are cool. Can you just imagine? But to be fair, my insurance are pretty good with it. It's a massive... Okay, well, that's between you guys, that's a wonderful chunk of the wheels done. Thanks, guys. So, yeah, everything that's put together, that's going into the. Thank you very, very, very much. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that's all going into the Ruston Fund to sort out the to help go towards sorting out the wheels. Oh, thank you very much, guys. That's a very good start. How do you start to handle copper? Oh, is that that's just been sensible, I think, Griffin. I think it's what we do is just think. Where do you get your solid fuel from the steam engine? eBay. eBay's where I get it from. This is a good night. Yes. King Ed, don't stop spoiling me. This is quite lovely. Where were we? Oh yeah, so snacks. Snacks are good. So do people want to see a live stream where I try different snacks? Because I'm quite up for this. It's donations, I think. I don't know. It's cheaper to use meths. Yes, it's a lot cheaper to use methylated spirits. Although some things like the Willisco will only run on solid fuel because the burner's a different shape. There we go. Thanks. Well done, Trev. Yes. Right. What were we talking? We won't finish until. I actually found it's 50k, but you know, good enough. We can do. There will be, for all of you who are Patreons, you'll know we do the podcast, and there will be more Upsetting Morgan with interesting choices of cars during our podcast. Japanese snacks would be very interesting. Yes, I'm looking forward to coming down to the MBR. That's going to be good fun. I am really excited, Phil. I dropped the chairman an email the other day, but didn't hear back. But yeah, I really hope it's going to happen, Phil, because I want to go back there. Have an S-gauge green cargo loco from Fruit. What's S-scale? What's S-scale? I don't know what that is. That big? Is that G or? Oh, Fraser, I'm good, thank you. The Russian have to go away. We'll pick up the wheels. We've got cranes and jacks, so because it's only 7.5 ton, we'll lift it up, jack it up, pull the wheels out, stick them on the back of the trailer. I'll borrow the van from work, and we'll take them to wherever they're going. If they do, or we've got other things. We would need a lot of money to pay for the wheels tonight, but built a mini Jupiter in your game. Nice. I do actually. Oh, in N scale. Oh, that's very cool. Slavic snacks on the way. I'm excited for that. Yeah, 10k by the end of the stream would be optimistic, but you know. We have Doritos, we have Snickers, I don't know what Ertz is, Starburst we have, Cheez-Its we do have, but I don't really like cheese, I don't think I like Cheez-Its. Oreos, we do now have Oreos, they're kind of recent in the things, so, but I don't know what Oots is. You can get conversions at the methylated spirits. Oh, what, for Willisco's? Oh, okay. Yeah, we've had a good stream so far, John. The Mighty Works fan, I'll steal it. Oh, the 48 is brilliant. I have a plan for that as well. There is a plan to review the 48 on the video. So. I'm incredible. The donation train's amazing. I'm very excited. Oh, thanks, Tor. I would love Andrew Barkley, but I want to get the 48 sorted because there's a couple of places who have talked about hiring the 48 and it going out, and I'm really excited for the idea of taking the 48 out on hire and tour. Because, you know, obviously we'll take the 48 out, film videos. It will be awesome. The boss normally just rolls his eyes when I'm like, can I borrow the van? It's a bit harder now because I haven't been working since this lockdown. There hasn't been any work apart from I've now borrowed it twice and kind of been like, hi, I know I'm not working at the moment, but can I borrow the van, please? So, so yes. I don't think we have Sour Patch Kids, which are good, but then we turn them into a cereal. What? Yeah, I've still got Mayo Gauge. It's currently under the board. What was your first video ever that did well? The first video that did well, and still doing well, is the finding and starting the car in America. So, first time in 12 years, a full loop of track running around your loft. Awesome, Stig Digs. How big's the loop? I don't think we've got goldfish, and hot fries I've never heard of. Cheetos we do have. Samsung for me. Favourite character from the Star Wars franchise? R2-D2. 48 on tour, if you saw it, would be great. Yes, I want to get a transporter for it, and then I can transport it around myself and just take it to railways, because that would be fun. You could come over to the US and buy a Lambo. I mean, that would be fun. Utes or Crips, I think the flavours. Oh, fair enough. The Rustin is there. Hopefully we'll have an update on it in the not too distant future, I hope. There's a website called Sandra in the UK that sells Aussie Strap. Is there? I have never knew that. I would. Can you imagine doing like 9 miles an hour on the British mainline? It'd be terrible. What's the next step with the Viking? Jack the bucket up, lift the bucket up, disassemble the front, place the main bearing on the front axle, put the front axle back in, replace the tow rod ends, replace the seals in the steering so it doesn't leak, and finish welding up the cab, because then at least it can be mobile again, which will be awesome. I still think about offloading Humpty from the van. That was amazing. BB-8 from Star Wars, not so much, because the design is stupid. I don't like it. I would do a video of the Works van, apart from the fact it's got the company's logo on it, and my boss doesn't want the company being on the channel. So, yeah. Can you run the O-Gauge for this stream? Not for this stream. I can do it for a future stream, no problem, but I can't do it for this one because it's too much hassle to pick it up and set it up. Put up in your Rustin next to some people flexing their Lambos. Yeah. Oh, we don't have caramel M&Ms. I've never heard of Little Demis. I've never heard of Triscuits, and I've not heard of Cliff Bars. I have no idea. Have I got a packet there? Yes, my good friend Edward bought me a packet, which is just over there, which is very exciting. Double header with the 48 and the Prince of Wales. That would be quite hilarious, wouldn't it? Ugh. What's that flowing around? How long did it take to get 300 subscribers? Instantaneously. We had 300 subs before the first video went out. Is that little foreign? Yes, my friend Dan bought me this. It's a Dennis I think it's an RS, but I'm not entirely sure. Ugh. There's a cobweb flying past me. That's weird. But it's a yellow one. It's pretty much as good as dupes. It's got the right window formation. So yeah, definitely, it's as near as dupes as I've seen. So I'm very excited by that. Did you see? Yes, I saw the LNER Daypole motorized signal with LEDs. Yeah, they're great, aren't they? I have seen the beaver tail. It looks amazing. There's a lot of work for Viking, yes, but it was scrapped. But Humpty is brilliant. Yeah. The one chip challenge. How big's the logo on the van? It's the whole side of it, so it's a challenge. It's why we never really see it, because it's got the logos everywhere. Oh, the peanut butter M&Ms. Peanut butter M&Ms, nice. We were planning to go to the team is planning to go back to the States, and I've got a load of stuff lined up in the States. We just can't travel at the moment. So hopefully, yeah, this is very. What's the Barclay like? It's great. Runs really well. Yes, triple head of the Ruston Tornado and Winter Wales. Yeah, I really like the idea. I have to talk to others about trying to do a Ruston 48 gala. If I get my own transport sorted, it's maybe something that we can make happen, which would be really excited. What is the unseen steam for night? It's just there, but I haven't gotten to the story because I keep talking to you guys. Is there a lost steam engine you want to be rebuilt or new built? I really like the Fowler 2F dock tanks. Really like those. I really hope to come to Australia as well. Oh, I want to go back to New Zealand, so, you know. Yes, I saw the two RSH turn up. They'll be really good for Epinongo once they're restored. I don't know how much work. I know one's better than the other. One looks proper rough, but they'll be pretty good. I'd like to at least see the big boy running. That's what I'd like. Anyway, so who's ready for story time? Because there's a story before we get on to revealing today's engine. Flying Scotsman, the Black 5. They're both good engines, yeah. Have you heard about the abandoned steamer that was found in the wood in Scotland? I do not know. I would to name one, but I don't have any. I know that feeling. Best luck. Okay then. This is turning out to be quite the evening, guys. I mean, this is in all honesty, guys, this is magnificent because this is a huge chunk of money to go onto the 48. Thank you very much, James. Again, email coming up now on the screen, and send me your address, and I'll send you a photo, which feels really pathetic in comparison for that kind of donation. But thank you very, very much. This is great. Yes, I can't wait to see Viking again either. It's great. Oh, there'll be the phone will fail at some point. It always does, isn't it? That's pretty good. Thank you guys. All right, so table time. Right. Many years ago, when I was a young man, well, actually I was a kid, I wasn't even a young man, we're talking about 20 years ago, we went on holiday, me, my mum and my nan. I don't know where my brother was, because he's younger than me, so I'm not entirely sure what happened to him. I was discussing this with my mum, and we were like, what happened to my brother? I'm like, no idea. Anyway, we went on holiday down to the south, and to go to the Bluebell Railway, because I wanted to do it and I hadn't done it, and I was like 10, 11 at that time. And so my mum found a B&B in Horsted Keynes, which is the station, was the station in the middle, it's now the second station out of Sheffield Park. Stuff, you could have a QR code that goes to a link to people who helps you out. That's a good idea. Trev, can we do a QR code? Hello, James. Anyway, yes, so we went down and stayed at this B&B, and the people running the B&B were very lovely, and they had a son who was about my age, possibly a year younger, and we got on very well. And so over the next few years, we returned back to this place, to this B&B, on several occasions. And for instance, at the B&B, we'd then have dinner with them, got invited to dinner, stayed there. We went to the down to Brighton to see the London to Brighton veteran car run, did various things. And it turns out the lad quite liked steam engines, and he had a steam car. And so we played with that one year, and then the next year that I went back, I took my steam engines. And so this shows you how long ago it was, because you can see, we zoom in a bit, just how, we'll go right there, right close, what a very young Lawrie looks like. Whoops, a bit too close. But there we are with the steam car and a couple of my steam engines, which we have. So that's what it was. And me and this lad, we became pen pals and chatted, and sent letters back and forth. Gradually, though, over the years, we fell out of contact. But yes, but before that, the steam car didn't run very well, and so I took it home with me one year and put a new cylinder on it, cleaned it all up, oiled it up, and got it running properly, and then sent it back. So yeah, I still got my steam engines. They haven't turned. So yeah, anyway, over the years we fell out of contact, but it turns out that my mum and his mum have stayed in contact, and it turns out that they actually watch the channel occasionally as well, which is really cool. And at some point, this turned up. Make sure I'm not showing the address this time, which is quite a big box. Oh, thank you very much. That was very, oh my days, what is going on today? Wow, thank you guys. Thank you very much. This is a wonderful day for the 48. This is a really, really wonderful day for the 48. You have no idea what a big difference this is making to actually get the 48 back and running again. Thank you all very much. That's brilliant. So this box turned up, and in it, the chap who I chatted to has gone away, moved away from home, and he left behind this, to which his parents went, well, Lawrie would like to have that, and so they packed it up and they sent it off to me. So this is the steam car from that photo that I played with over 20 years ago, and took home and fixed and sent back, and it's been sent to me to have and love forever. So I am extremely excited about this, and so I haven't opened it, I haven't taken it out of the box yet. This could be a massive ruse, and it could actually be a just an empty box, but I thought the best way to do this would be to open it up and give it a run. So I'm very excited, very, very excited. So I'm going to stick it, move my sweeties, there. Well, the first thing I found is the burner, so that's a good start. Again, to all of you who have donated, thank you all so much. You guys are wonderful. Make sure you put an addressy thing in the an email. Yeah, send us an email with your addressy so I can send you a picture thing. So what do we have here? The Steam Roadster is an eagerly awaited addition to the Mammoth range, their first model car. This splendid machine is a natural match for the well-known range of Mammoth steam engines. The Roadster is 15.5 inches long and beautifully constructed in the finest materials: steel bodywork and chassis, die-cast alloy wheels, alloys, headlights and steering wheel, and brass copper steam parts, all highly fabricated, highly finished to exciting, let's try again. All highly finished to exacting standards. The Roadster is fitted with a safety valve. Well, I really hope it was fitted with a safety valve. And forward/reverse lever, and is supplied complete with steering extension, filler funnel, burner tray, and fuel and full operating instructions. Completely unique and built to last. It's an investment at a really attractive price. Well, isn't it just? Well, Rob, that's easy enough. I'm sending you a picture anyway. Why does he sound posh? Well, I do. You know, I can do that. And so there's this nice little thing here, all of it. Anyway, that's beside the point. What we do have is... There's definitely a model in this because it's heavy. Wow. That's just going to fly. Stuff happened. Oh, well, thank you very much, guys. Do we like the narration voice? So here we have a Mammoth steam car, which is, I mean, first of all, I've never owned a boxed Mammoth engine. Isn't it not absolutely beautiful? Oh, look at this. We have general hints. Before the first run, flush the boiler with boiling water to remove soldering residue. The piston should be lubricated occasionally during each run, particularly while starting, and performance will improve as the engine runs in. Jolly good. Good, whatever. Do not tamper with the safety valve, that's probably good. Lawrie, have you heard about the Welsh Garrett 130? Yes, I know, it's steamed, isn't it? It's actually happening. Oh, are you disappearing? Oh, see you in a bit, buddy. Right. Well, this is genuinely exciting. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I'm not sure if I broke the box or if the box is meant to come apart, but in whatever way the box has disassembled. And there we have it. What's so weird is to see this again after all these years. Something that was I did have here and did have running, and now it's back in my hands. Oh, box over there, box. And I think in here, no, I think I saw, I did. How'd you get you out? So if you take it for a run, there it is. You've got this little handle thing so you can stand behind it and steer the wheels. How cool is that? What's just... Whoa! Oh, wow. Ah, thank you, Phil. That's thank you, everybody. This has been a I thought this evening I would be firing up a steam car and having a nice chat. I did not envision this happening. This has been insane. Thank you very, very much, guys. Again, I need to do something. We have a vague plan coming together for people. Oh, thank you very much. This is mad. This is absolutely insane. This is wonderful. You guys are wonderful. Thank you all so much. This is, yeah, all going on to the 48 fund. So this is incredible. Guys, you have no idea what a big difference it's going to make towards the 48. And getting it sorted and back into service. We do have a plan for that. As I said, that's going to happen soon enough. That the plan will happen. Man, guys, thank you all so much. That's absolutely amazing. What's wrong with the 48? The 48 starter the 48 failed to start soon after coming back from Leiston. It did about, I think it was December, just before our Santas in 2019. It failed to start. I went and looked at it in January, couldn't get it to work. Then COVID happened, so nothing happened. Then eventually me and Ash went and looked at it, decided it was the starter, took the starter off, the starter went away, and the starter has been away for a very long time. And that's basically where it is. So the starter needs to be done, and then hopefully it will run again. Once we've had the starter repaired, then it will run again. The tyres on it are very worn, and so rather than having on railway wheels, what's a coach? Railway wheels should have a vague, if you can see that, they should have a, oh, thank you very much, MB Exotic. Again, that's very kind of you. They should have a little bit of a slope on it. Mine don't. Mine are just flat. And have a very, very thin flange. So they need to be sorted. Yeah, basically, they need to be sorted. And that's about as far as we've got with it, is it? But until it runs again, there's no point, because it was on restricted service at the railway. Thanks, Bryson. That's very kind of you. Heartland, the digger, is sitting there awaiting us to actually be able to get there. As soon as, my God. we'll video chat to you and have a blag about fire. I believe in my fire engine video, it has become quite apparent that I don't know much about fire engines. I did say this, that I'm not a fire engine enthusiast. I just happen to have one. And I have, but apparently quite a few of the terminologies are things that I've just named things are not the correct terms. And some people are less than impressed. For instance, Stephen, who also owns several fire engines. So thank you very much. You don't know much about anything. Oh my God, what is happening tonight? Thank you very much, the bus enthusiast. Ollie. That's very kind of you. What's happening? Wow. Oh, I'm still waiting for more Matt's Mechanical Marvels. Matt's got more stuff coming up, so don't you worry about that, guys. That's part of the plan, Sean. There will be a special train with the 48 once it's back. Henry's Transport and Adventures. I'm doing amazingly tonight. Absolutely amazingly. You guys are the best group of people I could ever ask for. You guys, I know we keep going on about it and I'm saying it, but we feel so, to be a YouTube channel that's 34,900 subs, to have this kind of community, there's so much love in the community and people who enjoy it and want to kind of be involved and chat to us and be part of it. I was chatting to JM on Cars, who's he's almost 100,000 subs bigger, and he doesn't have this kind of community. We just feel so grateful to have this wonderful group of people around us. You guys are wonderful, so thank you all for being just wonderful people. I know I keep saying it, but we never envisioned this. We thought we thought the channel had, legs. We thought it might go somewhere. We thought there was potential to it, but we never kind of envisioned having this kind of following and people enjoying what we're doing this much. It's just when we start and sit down and think about it, we can't comprehend it. So most of the time we're just like, yep, that's fine, and go with it. So yeah. So what was I? Oh yeah. So do we want to see this thing fire up and see if it runs for the first time in? Well, I haven't seen them for like over a decade, at least 15, 16 years. So I don't know if he's run it. I don't know if it still works. The only time I can tell you, the last time I know this ran was that photo, and then after that photo, I took it home, I think. I took it home and worked on it after that. So I've got a video somewhere of it running around. So, isn't it beautiful? I mean, that's the first thing about this. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? Now, just before we go much further, theoretically, this could explode. It hasn't been used. It's, oh, there is it's got a loose noise inside the boiler. But, so I suppose the first things we do is, okay, well that's undone. Now it's old enough, as you can see, that it's got the filler, which is on a screw. Will this come out? Oh, is that suspension? It's got suspension. Oh, thank you, John. That's really kind of you. Safety valve works, and the rubber's on it. Okay, that's good. Well, thank you, guys. We're amazed that you guys kind of think we're worth the donations. But thank you all. You guys are all so lovely. This is pretty. I don't have a fire extinguisher to hand because who needs it? It would probably only burn me a little bit. Now, I've got some oil today. I was going to use the drip oil, but instead I've got spray oil. Spray oil. Oh, well, thank you very much. It is worth about 1,000 Russian tyres, but thank you. That's again, if you drop us an email. Oh, that's all full of gunk, isn't it? Ugh. Ugh. If you drop us an email, we will send you a photo saying thank you. So what I'm doing here is just using some spray oil. Well, that's a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be. Spray oil. Just enough to... Didn't want to use this really, but I couldn't find the normal oil, so it's going to have to be spray oil. Yes. Don't spray the drive belts because then it won't work, Lawrie. Good. Right, that's that, and a little bit onto. Did I see a thing? Yes, a thing. This is amazing. It does look a chitty chitty bang bang card, doesn't it? Go on. A little bit of spray. That was a lot of spray. Did not want a lot of spray. Okay, let's tuck you away. This is being a lovely evening. People are being lovely, and we get to play with the steam engine. Okay, so we'll just put that on there for now. Stay. Good thing. Yes, I had to go out especially and buy methylated spirits for this. Catch the rerun. Enjoy it, DC, and sorry you can't join us for the whole thing. Why am I filling this up first? I don't know. Oh, no. Don't dribble the mess onto the thing. This is a bad bottle of pouring methylated spirits. Bad. Whoops. Good. Right, I've only stuck a little bit of methylated spirits everywhere, so that's a good start, right? Because it means it's only going to set fire to a little bit of everything. Okay, no problems here at all. No chance of fire engulfing us all, including my fingers. Right, that's fine, that sits there. Next stage, this, and I have one of these. And ages and ages and ages and ages ago, I went and got a kettle. I don't know, it's real steam cars don't interest me as much as steam engines. I'd love a go on one, but it's never been something I've really fancied having a go on, if owning. But I do like the idea of having a go on one. I don't know if I fancy actually owning one. A steam lorry, however, like a Sentinel, all for that. Or, actually I would really like a Sentinel. Nope, do the poury thing, kettle. This kettle is rubbish at pouring, I just want you to know that. A literal tray of fire, yes. We'll set fire to it in a minute, we'll go. Have you seen the Whisker Showman? Yes, a friend of mine, one of my best friends has got one. And he's got it modified with some LED lights on it that work on batteries rather than just the alternator. And it looks pretty nice. I would recommend getting a Whisker engine, full stop. They are very good. Oh, that means it's full. Lose the kettle. Kettle! Put the screwy thing back in the front of the engine. Now this does look like it has not been used for a long time, okay? So, please read, I'm drinking hot chocolate, sure. Charles, shh. We'll find out if the car needs to be repaired, won't we? The traction engine well kit. Oh, steam the Mammold one. The tray is a disaster waiting to happen. Yes, it is. But yeah, we've seen it before, haven't we? We've seen these things go when I've set fire to stuff before and it's gone wrong. I've seen the videos of them. Yes, methylated spirits is fine. Now what I'm thinking is, I found these, and I'm wondering if I can lift this thing up, and so it's just going to sit on these and not destroy itself. So I'm thinking probably not best to put the fire. I think that will work, won't it? That looks quite suitable, really. And the fire's not too close to the bricks, so matches. Matches is a good idea. This is always very difficult because you've got to kind of lift it up and do the thing with the finger. It's on fire. It's on fire. Why is it on fire? Why am I trusted with fire? I still wonder this. Oh, look, it's dribbling up. Oh, look. I probably should remove the wooden things from this, shouldn't I? Before the wooden things catch fire, because that would be bad. Okay, I admit, possibly a bad plan. I admit, possibly a bad plan. Come on, finish what you're doing. Thank you. Thank you. See, no problems. Nothing went wrong there at all. There are no witnesses. It's not like this is being filmed for prosperity at all. Well, it does seem to be heating up. Right, no witnesses, right? All I saw was a complete success. Don't know about anybody else, but I was there and I saw a complete success. If anybody saw anything else, please don't tell anybody. I'm trying to look professional. I appreciate I might not be looking professional, but I'm trying to look it, okay? I think it will work, guys. Look, it's... Okay. Nothing bad happened. Everything's fine. Are we all convinced nothing happened? Because I'm pretty convinced nothing happened. Let's just move that slightly further back. Oh, dribbling oil onto my old building bricks. Who thinks it's going to fall over? It all went a bit good. I fire out the rubies are really pretty. Thank you, MB Exotic. That's definitely over a tenner you've paid, so we can do the thing. Right, so these are moments of truth. It is steam making noises. So, yes, as Sam said to the thing, do you like please show some TV? I don't really watch TV, guys. I don't really get the time to it these days. Most of my life is now spent making content for LMM. So the steam pipe in this comes from the bottom of the boiler through the fire. So basically this is superheated. I think it will fall, but nah, it'll be right. Well, the safety valve possibly not seating particularly well. Oh. Might have a problem with the safety valve not doing its thing, but... Oh, ouch. Come on. Go on. There's life there. Oh, there is life there. And it's shooting hot water at me. Oh, come on, you. Come on, come on. I have been shot a lot by steam because the exhaust pipe's just there. I didn't realise that was the exhaust pipe. Go on, you. You can do this. It's spraying quite a lot of water in this way direction. It's a lot of spraying going on. There we go, we'll put a bit of power on it and make it work. Oh, this is quite good. Yeah, I'm scared as well. Uh-oh. Scared. Very scared. So scared. Probably won't go bang. Let's see what it is. It's just safety valve rubber's gone. Yeah, I think it is a new safety valve. Well, I want to see if it will work. Might need a new safety valve. Now, I'll be honest, guys, it's looking worse for you than it actually is because of the way the safety valve's leaking. But that is very old rubber, which is not particularly happy. Or is it shooting straight towards my power? It is. Safety valves are important, but the safety valve leaking is not a big problem. The safety valve not going off is a big problem. So, am I going to give it full service? No, I don't think it needs it. It needs a new safety valve, obviously, because the safety valve is giving up the ghost. But it looks like it's running quite nicely, doesn't it? I mean, these mammods do, but... I'm pretty happy with this. This is chuffed. I'm chuffed with this. Look at it go! Look at it go! I'm going to take this out in the road. Well, not the road, but you know. There we go. Then you can use your little steering wheel. Oh, I like this. Isn't it great? Yeah, so all it is a single one-stroke cylinder. So it's only stroke. It only does a power stroke on the downstroke, I think. So it has to have enough momentum to throw itself around to get to shoot another one, which is why it doesn't run particularly slow. Mod the steering for a servo. Oh, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, get that so it works on remote control. That'd be very good. Problem is, it is quite hot. Like, you wouldn't want to drive this in real life because it is quite warm. Radio control would be very good. Sounds like your computer when it's doing it. It's possibly a bad noise for your computer to make. Well, the good news is the leak from the cylinder, the safety valve seems to have... Oh no, that's still quite a leak there. This is cool. This is super. Oh, it's so weird to have this back again after so long. It's so strange. It's running like my Batman warship. Oh dear. I could modify Willis cylinder in there if you really wanted, but you need the Willis go block and everything. And frankly, it's not really worth it for what it is. Does the water burn? No, the water doesn't burn. Methylated spirits burns. There's slightly, yeah, old school computer when you learn Chrome. Yeah, Chrome is things. This runs brilliant. Hello, seating. It wasn't water that we set fire to. I mean, I'd be really impressed if I could set fire to water. Look at it go! I am proper chuffed with this. If we spin a little bit, you can actually see the... Yeah. Actually spinning the wheelie things. And then slam it into reverse again. Yeah, it's on the upstroke for the power stroke. There we go. Now, this is why I normally wouldn't put set foot. Thanks, Trev. I'll see you later, Tor. Thanks for joining us. Is it just the rubber I need? It's just. I think it just needs the new rubber around the top. Although I'd probably just buy a new one to go into it. Hello, Samuel Harris. How you doing? There's no bang yet. That's the thing. No Lawrie could end fire. I'm good at fire. I was a fireman. In fact, at one railway, I am potentially about to become a fireman. So I should be good at setting fire stuff. So, and the chap who's going to make that happen is watching, so he will now know that I'm good at making fire, and that's important as a fireman. Oh, you use the train they make? Oh, yeah, the Mammoth engine. That's quite nice. I'm not sure my name was Nicola. Haven't been able to leave stage fire. Brilliant. Well done, Nicola. Element is possible. So just a that is a bad quote, LNER 4489. Can you see the water level? Nope. It's got water in it. That's the main thing, Steve Swift. Need to be good at setting fire in the correct place. The fire was in the correct place. It is making steam, therefore good fireman. I think that is a good job. I think good jobbed. And now it's on the downstroke. Lawrie's starting to sound like Beavis from Beavis Butthead. Oh dear. But Trev is on fire tonight. I'll be with you. Yeah, Trev is on fire. Does it sound like a V8 my end? No, it just sounds noisy my end. It just sounds noisy. Mum's doing to put the steering handle down the chimney. Yeah, that's what I've got. It depends what's wrong with your Mamod. I mean, there's not much to go wrong with them, to be honest. This is going really... What's disappointing is there's no whistle on this, so I can't blow the whistle on it. It just has to sit here and run away forever. More of a pop, sizzle and scream. I like that. It's like that. Does the micro also bang like this? Are the big ends going on the micro? I love this. This is great. It is so nice to have it back again after all. It's so weird. Something that I was quite jealous of at the time and thought was wonderful. I never kind of thought I'd see it again, especially after me and the chap lost contact. But to see it and have it running again is just... It's really special. It's really, really special. It is pretty, isn't it? This... I don't know if the chap ever seen this after we last saw each other. This could be the first time it's run in well over a decade, which is fantastic. It shows how resilient Mamods are and how they just work. I mean, it seems to have a... I have to call my bank before I'm allowed to make... Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I mean... This has got a fair bit of torque to it. I mean, this does feel like it's going to drive itself along quite happily. It looks obviously the brass works a bit there, and there's a constant stream of steam I can feel coming off there. But yeah, it looks really nice. I'm very impressed with it. I feel so lucky to be sent it. It's this. It doesn't need a boiler certificate. It's only a single tube. Generally, these boilers just stop being watertight before they go bang, and if they do start, they don't really tend to go bang. They just tend to go. They start leaking. We're coming to the end of the fuel. So yeah, they don't need a ticket. If I was going to take it anywhere and show it off to people, then it would need to have a boiler certification done to it, and I'd need insurance. But as it's just sitting here with me, I don't need to do anything about it. This is a hell of a night. Thank you all so much, guys. I am a little bit, when I say a little bit, I mean a very, very long way away of being blown away. It's absolutely magnificent. You guys are wonderful. So yes. There we go, I believe. Give it a couple of seconds to see if it wants to do anything more, but I believe that will be it for this run on this. And with a leaking safety valve, I'm not sure if I want to fire it up again, because it's, I mean, probably can, it probably won't do any harm, but, you know. Chuff, 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 chuff. It's amazing steam, isn't it? Steam's just this amazing. A bit of steam behind it, push the face, and I'm absolutely amazed by it. Slightly covered in oil and exhaust from that run, but that was quite good, wasn't it? That's very kind of you guys. You didn't need to do that. That was very kind of you, but you didn't need to. But thank you very much. Is it the same safety valve as in the T18? Yes, it is, and the TE1, and the other one I've got. You do have many steam engines. Yeah, I've got. This is actually this is exciting because it's the new one, isn't it? I've got several. I did actually bring down a backup steam engine so we could still have steam if it all goes terribly wrong. So we might run the backup steam engine in rather than this now, because this one, yes, because you could have the money to get it tied within the month. This keep going. Yeah, if I do one of these every day and we do this every day, then yeah, we'll be sorted. Our S100's leak and mention the boiler. Where's your S1? Oh, S100. Which one's that? Change to the side roof on my to a vertical and to change the sunroof valve on my mower to a vertical one as it tends to far more. Okay. Thank you very much for the donation, Christian. That's very kind of you. Alfie, I am absolutely wonderful today. I'll be honest. I am absolutely wonderful. The steam car would be cool if it had a funnel. Yeah, but steam cars never really had funnels. I could borrow the one from my TU1A, but that involves running away from the stream and disappearing for a bit. But I could do that, yes. But unless my backup plan comes to... There are two plans at the moment. Plan one is, well, what the 48 has been waiting for about, apart from the starter, since March last year, is for a chap from the Northern Railway to come along and inspect the wheels professionally and to say yes or no. If you can get a turn out of them and restore them to a better profile, it will get turned, in which case it will be about halfway there. If you can't turn them, we either need to get a new set of tyres on them, so the wheels come out, the old wheels are machined flat, and then a tyre is installed on them, heat shrunk onto them, and then turned to the correct profile. And that's 11 grand's worth of work. Failing that, the option is to try and find another 48 and steal the wheels, which is plan B at the moment. When the mum's going, do you leave them alone to cool down? Yes, I leave it alone. Well, it's just let it do its thing. So, I like how the chat's gone on to something totally different now. Yeah, I have been to Hollycombe. Hollycombe, years ago. One of the chaps in the Discord used to volunteer there as well. British Leyland cars. I love British Leyland cars. I think they're great. I keep looking for an Allegro because I want to turn up at Morgan's in it and just see him just lose everything when I turn up in an Allegro. I really quite badly want an Allegro. Warder Road, I'm very well, thank you. And welcome to the chat, as everybody else has welcomed you as well. So, but yeah, we're good, thanks. It's a lovely little mammoth. Yes, this is the problem, Stuart, but that's the plan, is to try and find another one. The new wheels on the front four. How about Rover 25? I was going for Rover 25 is not bad. I know, right? It's mad to be that almost 10th of the way to actually get new tyres for it. I mean, that's insane. To enjoy modern instruction. Oh, for Bubba. You missed lots of things, Charles. It stopped running. That's exactly how I plan to transport the wheels if I do get them work done to them. They're going on the trailer because I think that'd be hilarious. Need that interview some point in the future. Me? Yes? Don't live from Liverpool, keep that 48 so something to nick the wheel sets off. Yeah, if we can nick one, that's fine. Get into the Ferris mode. The Mammoth narrow gauge steam engines are quite nice, but they're not controllable. It's like this. Once it sets off, it just flies off at 1,000,000 miles an hour. It's almost worth paying the significantly more money, because they are a lot more money, and getting one of the Curacraft ones, which are radio controlled, because you can have a lot of go on them. I like my hoodie, thank you. You drive the Showman's engine at Hollycombes? Oh, cool. Would I buy a payset? Maybe. If you like the hoodie, you can buy this hoodie and other clothing merchandise on our shop. If somebody, oh, well done, Charles. He's already there. At some point, we are going to see 29426 on bricks. Yes, we are, because I need to paint the frames. I never operated a railway crane. I'm hoping to do one in the not too distant future. I know I want my own flatbed. There's one I've got my eye on, but I need. I mean, theoretically, you know, I only need 5 more grand more than what we've got in the pot already to buy a transporter, and that's my plan at the moment. When do you think Morgan will give up on his Fiats? I reckon he will do one, and then I don't know if he'll do another one. How long does it take you to rebuild the 48? Honestly, Chris, it depends how much money we've got. If we had all the money, it would be happening now. So owning Pacers is too common. Honestly, if I had the choice, I want a 153 or a 156, because they're the little DMUs. They're what I kind of grew up with, running near me on the local station. So I'd kind of, if I was going to save one, I'd like to save one of those. I'd really like to save one of those, to be honest. The Dream Steam regulator and operated pistons. Oh, really? Okay, Inu, that's kind of cool. or if we can nick him. The Williscos can be ready. I know you can do the steering on the Williscos. I don't know you can do regulator control. It's a very different audience, but yeah, it's cool. So the Morgan Audi A2, yes, exactly, the A2. I really hope that we are encouraging more people in the pub. It's one thing I want to see are more people, and I like the idea of kind of like trying to get more people involved and talking to people about becoming involved. I'm really excited. I've met a couple of people and spoken to them, and they've talked about volunteering. So I really hope these people do volunteer and join out and join up with stuff. So yes, Allegro. Pass on. The Discord community is great. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the videos. I mean, if you guys, oh my god, this is brilliant. Thank you, Sean. Again, everybody who's donated. Need a drink. Over £1,000. That's unreal. You guys are wonderful. You know that. You're all absolutely wonderful. This is a very good day. Thank you all so much. Give Morgan a 1980s Alfa Romeo. Oh, good shout, Brandon. The team are wonderful. The team are wonderful. They're very good. It's a nice group of guys. Order Andrew Barkley. Yeah, if I one day I will have an Andrew Barkley or a Peckett, but preferably Andrew Barkley. So it will happen one day. If I can ever make it happen, it will happen. Do you believe I have a community back here? Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, that's very good. I don't drink. I'm teetotal. I don't drink the alcohol. I haven't had anything to drink since my 18th birthday. I think my dad bought me. He bought some champagne or Bucks Fizz or something, and I got a bit kind of giggly. And someone said, "Oh, look, you're getting drunk. You're getting all giggly." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Why am I getting giggly?" And kind of overanalyzed it and realised I didn't really enjoy the experience, and that was that. And then when I was growing up, most of my friends lived in various parts, like in the countryside. And so if we ever had house parties, I stayed sober. So if anything happened, I could drive them. If somebody had an accident, I could take them and get help. Or more likely than not, they'd run out of beer. So I'd then take them to the shop to buy more beer. I wish there was more steam-related stuff around where I live. What's around you? I had a Metro. I had a mini Metro. It was the first car. Me and 3 mates bought it. And we had it and we drove it around a field and all learned to drive on it. But it was so rotten. I wish I hadn't. The landowner scrapped it in the end. But I would love it. I wish we kept it. I got your interest and passion back into railways. That's wonderful, Sean. That's really good. We need more people to be interested in it. So if it's helped people, that's fantastic. The world's biggest grass I've been mentioned by. Okay, that's kind of cool. Any car without rust is more entertaining. We've got a boat lined up. There is a boat lined up. It was meant to happen, funny enough, last year, but what happened? We couldn't go out anymore. So it will happen. A steamboat I'd really like to do, though. Someone needs to be a designated driver. Yeah, I was always the designated driver, so it was always a good idea. Giving me a lot of interesting railways. Fantastic, Soberflood. That's brilliant. I've only been drunk once in Benidorm. I think I drink it's excuse to leave or chat to people. Yeah, I tend to find that because I'm lucky with my friends that I've always gone out with. If we've ever gone, we rarely go out to the pubs. I haven't been like out in decades. Yeah, at least a decade. Yeah, a long time. But most of the time we're just kind of chilling, so I don't really need to drink to relax or anything. The Rover R8, it's cool. Oh, hello, Craig. Pardon me. Amphibious vehicles are cool. Kieran, that's fantastic. Can whole sea train. Can whole sea train? I literally don't know what you mean. Sorry, buddy. I have a sinking feeling for Lawrie. I'd quite like to do. I'd like to do boats. That's a fair. Your dream amphibious car is the same price as getting my locomotive fixed. That's upsetting. Yes, do post it in the thingy. Nova Scotia can do. Oh, yeah, okay, I give you that. That's probably not much in Nova Scotia. I give you that. East Coast Steam, it's all going on the Ruston tonight. The Ruston is the focus of it. So, as mentioned before, if I have to do my only other option of getting new tyres, it's 11 grand to get new tyres, minus the transport and everything else. So I'm hoping that's not going to be an option. If it's turning, it's going to be somewhere between 2 and 4 grand. But I don't think we're going to get away with the turning personally. Other people have looked at it. And yeah. I really like the non-alcoholic Koppenberg non-alcoholic cider. It makes me feel like I'm an adult. Oh, you got a 4-inch gauge traction engine. 4-inch. Oh, nice one. Oh, an automatic Metro. Ooh. Well, I hope she was okay after she wrote it off. Where I live, there's amazing steam launch. I saw a video the other day of, I think it was in France, of some steam launches going along, and one had got like organ whistles, and it was playing a tune on the whistles, and I was like, that's amazing! It made me very, very happy. They do wheel work at Cunthorpe. I haven't got to them for a quote yet. I've done a couple of places. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I grew up with Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I've driven the steam engine out to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That makes me very happy. Did you say what went wrong with 48? Yeah, the starter died. That's what went wrong with it, because it was still being used with its wheels in reduced service. What's the most satisfying thing about Destroy? I think the most satisfying thing is when you get it to fire the first time. Not necessarily. I mean, the most satisfying thing is when you sit back at something and it's working and it wasn't. But the most satisfying thing is when you get something to start for the first time. That's very smallest train you've driven or seen. I've driven quite a few 5-inch gauge and smaller engines, so yeah, them. Would you ever do reviews on OO gauge locos? People send you. I have one that sat here that I was given over 6 months ago, and I haven't got around to filming with it yet. So I might do in the future. The problem is I've got a load of stuff. I'm currently filmed. There's 5 episodes of Lawrie Goes a Little Loco. There's now that to do a review on, that to do a review on, that to do a review on. 2 more models over there to do a review on. There's some more O gauge to do a review on. So I mean, I'd love to, but I don't think I need to at the moment. And also I don't like the idea of people sending me their stuff which could get broken in the post, or then broken by me, or then broken when I send it back. That scares me. So, which is why I quite like when people send me stuff, because it doesn't need to go back and it's kind of here and it's okay. I don't get concerned about it getting safely back. So I'd hate to think that somebody sent me something and I sent it back to them and it got damaged. Yes, if I could find another set of wheels or get them turned so they're acceptable, I'm happy with that, because it means I don't need to throw 10 grand on new wheels. On the other hand, if it has new tyres, they will outlast me. Have you heard about, you can go in, have you heard that let's go steam traction engine and steam fire engine? What? I have no idea, Samuel. No, yeah, pride was hurt. That's okay. Do you know what I'd love? 1369, the outside cylinder pannier tank. I love that. I think that's gorgeous. Although I did love 813. That was super. Oh, Gwilly's lovely. I've seen videos about 37 from France. Ah, nice. And the whistles remember, are, yeah, JPM, exactly. Mushpila, nice. I did a summer during the Narragansett Railway in Roy. Lovely leading Stephen. Rye? Near enough. Canter Hull trains, museums and cars. Is there a museum in Hull? Is that what you're saying? Hope you're getting your monkey sorted out one day. I know from experience Brilliant. What a rust bucket they are. I want to get it done. Hopefully, somebody offered to take it on and sort it out for me. Whether that happens, I don't know. But I'd like it sorted. We have what are called Wickham trolleys. And yes, there are people who have Wickham trolleys. They're basically saying things you guys have them for. People do own them, but there's not really... We don't really have days where you can turn up and take them on a run. That doesn't seem to be a thing in the UK. I love the idea of... I want to do it when I'm next in the States and do one of these speeder days because they look great. Can the Ruston take being re-gauged? A lemon graphic model on your payment. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Can the Ruston take being re-gauged? No. I mean, the wheels probably move on the axle, so you could probably make it narrow, but maybe? No idea. Do you think Matt would have fun on the annual? Yes. Redtail, yes. We were actually, funnily enough, discussing this the other day and how much fun we think it would be. So yes, we would, if we ever get to Oz, we'd love to do that. Brother sent me a grey Fergie for sale. Fergies are great. T20s are lovely. You can fix the Ruston or buy Yogo to annoy Morgan. I could, yes. However, as people have all put this towards the Ruston, I think it'd be rather taking the mick to change what I'm doing with it. And also, let's be honest, seeing the Ruston work again would be fantastic, wouldn't it? The whole Street Life Museum. I didn't know there was a museum in Hull. If you were to build a steam engine, I thought the stream stopped. Who would you pick? Sure. If I build a steam, who engineer? What, out of my team or out of anybody? Is it true that tank engines love cold mornings? I don't think they really mind it compared to anything else. Lovely. Mine is bad, as you know. Mine is bad. I probably, retrospectively, probably shouldn't have bought it. But when it's done, it's going to be lovely. I'm going to bomb around to Heritage Railways in it and just generally be happy. From the province has decommissioned, sold off most equipment. Ah, that's always sad. G. McKirk when it's done. UK Velocipede Club did a run. Did they? Did they? I didn't know that. I didn't even know there were many velocipedes left. Matter, you only lack a knighthood. It's got a good ring to it, hasn't it? Sir Lawrence. I want to get knighted now. There are narrow gauge 48s out there, but they're generally narrow. But yeah, they're a very different design, small logo guy. I would like a narrow gauge 48 because I'd like it side by side. I do fancy a narrow gauge loco one day. So we need an annoying Morgan fund. Yes, we do. Yes, on the Discord we've chatted about this before. I know a couple of the guys were talking on the Discord about clubbing together and buying me a car for my birthday that would annoy Morgan, something like from Eastern Europe or something like a Yugo or something, just so I could turn up and upset Morgan. Something that me and Trev want to do in the future, especially if the channel keeps growing, is we want to go to Europe, buy some Eastern Bloc cars and drive them home, because we think that would be hilariously good fun. Anybody in history? I would love to bring Brunel to modern day and see what he thought of all the technology and build something with Brunel, because he was just an incredible person. So Brunel would be, yeah, something. Pardon me. Would you consider doing a race? We might consider doing a drive there. Anything with the racing on public roads is a big no-no, just because it sounds bad. So no time trials, no racing, nothing. So doing a trip from Southern Point, unless we did a race on public transport, in which case, yes. Lord Lawrence is a good one. Annoying Morgan run has all kind of idea. I like the idea. Yes, MB Exotic. As soon as we can go out again, and this is all over, we will be doing the very delayed Lemons 2020, which we will be opening up to the public to come and join with us and have at least a day with us. A plan is, we think, do a meetup, have a chat about everyone's cars, probably do the photo challenge so we all disappear off the airing, get some nice pictures of our cars, and then probably find a nice venue and everybody have dinner together. That's what we're thinking. There will be tickets for this, so we can kind of book somewhere and say we're going to bring X number of people. When we first suggested it, we thought maybe like 3 or 4 people would turn up. Now we're thinking, actually, there might be quite a few of you wonderful people, which is awesome, by the way. We'd love you guys to come and join us on it. I didn't see some of those questions. Again, guys, if I do miss your questions, I do apologise. I'm not ignoring you. And did I miss a thing? I don't know. I don't remember seeing that 230. Whoever did the 230, thank you very much, because I don't remember seeing that. You guys were wonderful. I can't exactly what would Bruno make of carbon fibre. He just, and the modern technology we've got and the building techniques we've got, he would just, I wonder what he'd do. You would need to buy 2, yes. I think we'd buy at least 2, yes. Company which makes HO France steam locos. Does Hornby now with Riviossi? Drag race, Humpty versus Atlas, who would win? Atlas would win to start off with, I think, and then Humpty would continue on when the batteries die. Actually, I think Humpty's probably faster than Atlas. Don't know. Which is better? There is Top Gear ended when Clarkson left. Have you heard about the Aston DB5 Vantage Shoot and Brake? No, but it's cool. So I start a petition for Lawrie to be knighted. I mean, yes, I don't think it's going to work. Public transports versus the dupes. Well, public transport will probably get you there, whereas Jupiter probably won't, will it? A Muscovach van, it didn't land. Ochiona Lada, sweet. Everyone thought about a big bag and send it to Morgan Toast. I don't know how much he'd enjoy that. Will somebody be able to take passion to a contract? I'm sure somebody will be able to organise something, or well, I'm not even sure where we're meeting up yet, but you have to plan. I have done the Romy Hartham Church. I've been there several times. One of my favourite things was their parallel running. It's silly and it shouldn't be as fun, but it's great fun. Where will the delayed lemons take place? I think we're still planning to go to the Yorkshire Dales and across the Lake District. Although that could all change, God knows. 11 years Euroboxes to work on the rally. I hope. Oh yeah, it's all welcome, guys. You know, whatever you fancy on. Top Gear did end. Top Gear ended when Clarkson left. There is no more Top Gear. You got a new Steam toy yet? Yes. As you missed earlier, this is a model that I used to play with a chap that I used to know about 20 years ago, and recently his parents sent it to me to keep, which was really, really nice. Bruno will be at Elon Musk, yeah. Hello to random something 3 sup. As long as Oaksar can be. To be fair, guys, we're not going to restrict what you guys bring. If you want to bring cars which are 500 quid and in the spirit of the event, or less than 1.4 litre engines, that's wonderful. If you just want to come along, equally wonderful. But cars that are in the spirit of the event are the best thing. Why did the Swiss build electric steam engines? Because the electric was to keep them warm, not to run them, I think. I don't think they ran on electric overhead. There wasn't enough current. I think the idea was to preheat, pre-warm. Oh, wow, yeah, look at that rubber. That is knackered. Yep. Oh, I see where that rubber's gone. Yes. I'm kind of tempted to steam it up again. Have you driven more Rustons than any other loco builder? Probably, yeah, because we got 2, 3 down at Tinker's Park, which I've driven. I've driven mine. I've driven the Middies one. I've driven the 88. I drove a couple. Yes, it's probably Rustons. There is a new series, but yes. Back in the car. You have to carve back from. Yeah, we kind of like that idea, East Coast Steam, actually, yes. I hope to have a Lehman stop you'd like to visit. Oh, okay, tag it, that sounds cool. Yeah, I think we'd like to, yeah, that's what we're thinking is fly out there or something and then drive home. I think that your MX-5 is actually all right, so they're probably not in the true spirit of it. But were they running on it though? Because I thought they were just using the electric to kind of like as a preheater to speed it up. Yeah, the electric's just to to help, I don't think they were totally running on it because you can't get enough voltage from the overhead, well, amperage from the overhead, I don't think, to actually heat it. I'm sure it was all about making the coal-fire engines more efficient. Anybody tell me I'm wrong? But I thought that was what they were. And oh wait, Monday I paid 500 quid. I was planning to bring nice and big exotic. There are lots of Russens at 8 yes, Have I driven a Rolls-Royce Power Sentinel engine? Maybe. Sir Lawrence sounds pretty good, doesn't it? I think so. Do they run on the electric alone? Did not know that. I didn't think you could get enough amperage out of it. I thought it was to boost the to make them more efficient by make the coal they had go further. Do we attempt to steam this again? I'm kind of tempted to steam this again. What is the money count on? Some kind of absolutely horrendous amount. Right, what do we reckon, guys? Do we steam this again, or do we go, that was good, it's leaking, let's not play with it again, and open something else? Open something else or running another engine? Because I do have a backup engine. Good luck if I steam it again, thank you. Might need the good luck. Steam it again? Steam up again, okay, we can try that. What else is that? We have another steam engine you've not seen before. We have another engine. Although it's not hugely exciting, it is very, very cute. Which engine do we have a backup? Okay, we'll show you the backup engine. You can sit there. Stay. Stick those out of the way. As a backup, we have got this. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? See, look at this little titty boiler. Little powder. I love this. I've wanted one of these for years just because I... Hello. Yes. It is the mammal miner, yes. Apparently, these have got the same thread, and this other safety valve that's just come out of this one will fit into that one. So we can run the steam car on this one, the safety valve, if we so desire. They're great, aren't they? So, do we want to see this thing run then? Do we want to steam the little thing? It won't do anything. All it does is just goes bzzz and flies along at 1,000,000. Yes, exactly, Tim White. This is what it does. It just vibrates across the table, spinning it at about 3 million RPM. Cool. Steam this then. Right. The way you fill this up is interesting. As you'll notice on the Mamod steam car when we lit that, that's got a filler plug. Most of my ones don't have gauge glasses, they've got filler plugs. This one doesn't. So your options are to fill it up with water. Just to get the pour. Now we do my clever pouring. So it is a tiny, tiny boiler on this thing. Now, because there is no safety filler plug, so what you do is you fill it up and then you tip it up because the hole is 3/4 of the way up the boiler. And so if you tip it on end, water comes out. Can you get the packet out? Not tonight. I'm going to do that as a separate video, I think. Because it was a gift, one of my birthday presents. I did very well this birthday. Some of you guys were absolutely fantastic. So to my lovely friends who donated towards stuff, you're all wonderful. A bit more water. It is a tiny, 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 tiny boiler. Right, so what we do is we stick it on end. If water comes out, it's probably got enough water in it. A little bit more water. I'd rather overfill it than underfill it, obviously. I haven't run this thing in years, actually. So that's probably overfill. But I think we'll go for overfill rather than underfill. It'll just shoot a load of water at me. I'll make sure it faces you guys rather than me. Yes, I will tease at some point. I talked to someone about it the other day. Yeah. I would love to, Christian. I would love to. I think that would be extremely good. I'd like to visit a railway in Switzerland. Drop me an email about visiting the railway in Switzerland. I think that would be great fun. Right, remember how good I was at pouring methylated spirits before? Remember how it didn't go wrong at all? Yeah? They are Swiss engines that run on Snowdon, yeah. Anybody else remember how well this went before? So let's just assume it's going to go equally well this time. Oh, I overfilled that quite a lot. Can't see this going wrong at all. Anybody else see any problems with this? I see no problems with this whatsoever. I will need to clean the funnel out. I have a funnel. I just use the funnel. Nope. Just wash this out. Don't really want to fill the boiler up with meths. Oh, that's good. That will evaporate itself. Stick that out the way, under there, and probably should set fire to the meths first, shouldn't I? Probably intelligent. Well, it just went out that time, that was boring. How disappointing. The shed is cold, but at least I could use fire. Oh, I don't think anything here is flammable because I think it's all mixed up with the water. Yep. Oh well. As is the end of that then. We'll just set fire to that. Good. Good. Do that, put the matches away. A little bit of steam oil in the cylinder and on the join, like there, and in there. Watch it as it spits it all out almost instantaneously because that's just what it does. A little bit of spray there and there. Near enough. Should not be using spray oil. Just want to point that out, but I couldn't find anything else. What did I miss? Lawrie, do you know you can gain a knighthood from only 118 quid? Is that a thing? It's fine. 3-in-1 is fine for lubricating the movie bits. Don't use it for the cylinders, but it's fine for the lubricated bits. Spray on fire, what could go wrong? Nah, nothing. I don't know why you've got fire starter in your head. I can't imagine why that would be a thing. A Knight of Sealand. I'm a Lord of Sealand. Didn't know you could get a knighthood. No, I don't own any mini steam engines. The Super Bowl? The football thing? Is that happening? Don't know. Hi Lloyd, I'm fine, thank you. What lubricant do you recommend for engines? Whatever generic miniature steam oil is, and then anything for the 3-in-1's fine for the movie bits. Selling a manual traction engine car and truck. Oh, nice. Which one, the T1A or the TU1? Steam oil for the cylinders. Oh, yeah, very much so. This may prime. Not sure how much water I put into it. Definitely enough. Hello from somewhere. somewhere. Well-known place. Where I'm not really big into my sports full stop and I mean, I know a lot of English people do watch the Super Bowl, but it's not really something that interests me at all. It's not really my thing. T18. Okay, so the one that's got the reverses, you can go from forward and backwards. Or the T1's the one I've shown on the channel before, which has got the exhaust regulator on it, so you can get it slow. The car does run. The car has run. We're just playing with something else now. Once this is run, we'll probably steam the car up again and do another run. Have you seen the train? Don't know. Don't know, to be honest. Do you know you can get lost in Scotland? That's probably, yeah, probably. I imagine we could. Favorite preserved station? Honestly, it's probably Brockford, because I love the miss of that railway. What the email? Email is someone who put the email in, probably. Can someone give me a count of the money towards Ruston? I have no idea. Have I seen 13-1C run? No, I haven't. 3 I'm after 6, 5. That's fair money. Do you have a Willis Go? Yes, I've got the Willis Go. It's got the same front end as the roller, but it's on traction engine wheels. It was a model that they made, but it's a long out of production. How hard to build a central steel to carry your Ruston? Quite difficult, I'd have thought. Mammon make the simple ones. Willis Goes makes more complex ones. I think they're the only ones. I've seen that, Tim. I have honestly been tempted before. Just going, hello, Geordie. How you doing? The film about no, I don't think I have, Phil. Lawrie keeping Jim too busy. Yeah. Is it a real nice, really matter? Because I've never heard of it. The Helston Railway. Yes, actually. I was talking to somebody who was hopefully setting some stuff up for us to do some stuff there. So I'm hoping to do some stuff with them in the not too distant future. There's a place called Lost and it keeps... Oh, really? I quite like that. Yeah, I'm hoping... Yeah, I'd like to go to Switzerland and do that. It's an old smoky traction engine. Yeah, it's very strange. I've seen other ones of it, but I don't really know anything. I have been to Beamish. Beamish is wonderful. I'd love to do some stuff with Beamish. Absolutely love to. Oh, did that move? It did. Ouch. Priming. Turn it that way so it shoots the camera instead. Don't shoot the power. That would be bad. Ow. We are currently a hydraulic engine because we are running on water. Struth, that's, apart from the spitting, that's very quiet. So I'd rather have it too full of water than not full enough, because as I said, you can't really check, you just got to put it on end. God, that runs like a sewing machine, doesn't it? Yeah, it's over £1,000. It's mad. Are there any steam-based movies you watch? The best steam-based movie I've seen is The Snowdrift at Bleaksgill, and it's fantastic, and I've driven the engine from it, which makes me happy. I haven't got to open them yet. They are here. They're over there, and I'm going to do a video opening them at some point in the future. Got a... What I call them? Yes, I imagine it is. After this little bit, can you do the OH? Probably not tonight because I've got too much stuff parked up on the OH gauge. We'll do it at another live stream where we do it again. It's great, isn't it? Listen to it go. Bless its little heart. I love this thing. It's just, it doesn't do anything. It just runs like this. I just think it's great. Yeah, I've driven 78018. I love it. It's one of my favourite engines I've ever driven. As James said, yes, yeah, please do help sort the 48. I have got a couple of the Mammoth tools to run with it, although I don't have them downstairs. They're all elsewhere. No, I have. Oh, that's the Australian? No, I haven't seen it. Red Trail Fox. Sounds like a sound glitch from Wreckfest. Oh, speaking of, Trev, is there a plan for tomorrow? Yes, I have heard the Russian Historical Transport Museum. Again, I'd also like to go there. It sounds like a demented bumblebee. Hello from Liverpool. I think either is still for sale. It needs a lot of boiler work from what I hear. Yes, but not Roadfest. So we are doing the thing. Yes, it is a streamy. Is it streaming? I don't know if someone bought it. Yeah, either. I'm just waiting for Trev to come back with an answer. Yes, right, so tomorrow, guys, we will be doing on Twitch again, if you remember, which is Laurie's Digital Marbles. Me, Trev, possibly some others will be playing a game. Won't be Wreckfest, but I think I know what we're doing, and it should be good fun and hilarious. So if you guys want to come and join us on Twitch tomorrow, we'll be doing another live stream just to help you guys get through, start the working week off with a bit of a good way. Because we know that a lot of people are feeling kind of isolated and lonely during these times. So come and have some fun and have a laugh with us to start the week off to a good then and beat those Monday blues. What? Basically, with a Westinghouse, there's a pressure release valve in it, and as soon as you apply the brakes, the air pressure drops, which triggers the pump to start working. It's basically, that's in very, very layman's terms. Would you ever play War Thunder in a stream? As I've never played War Thunder, probably not. Or I could do the first time playing it, maybe? Maybe? Love to use a manual stationary engine for a rope hauled incline. That'd be kind of cool. Listed D. Yes, I have fancied it. Hopefully, there may be a plan for a stationary engine coming up. So, maybe. I'm hoping for a stationary engine. It's not amongst us. Although we have thought about playing Among Us, because we thought that'd be kind of amusing, but we haven't tried it yet. If we go to... That's just picked up speed and it's terrifying. Trev, what time do we start the Twitch stream? Because I don't know. It's definitely got louder. I imagine it's just used up the oil that it had inside it. I've always... Oh, there we go. Can you see it vibrating across the table and moving away? I love these things. I think they're great. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Look at it vibrate itself across the table. Let's start over here. It's alive! I'm always fascinated by this. It's like as simple as you can get with a steam engine. Boiler, single steam pipe, single acting cylinder, exhaust. I just think it's great. Possibly, Rob, possibly. If this has wheels, it would bolt. Oh, we've got more than a dozen. One of my friends over in Poland, Bartek, he's got a couple of small stationary engines and a boiler debuilt, and they're great fun. We had a lovely day playing with them. She plays a group Firefighter Simulator. I've never tried that. It's like our last washing machine. Not a good noise for a washing machine, buddy. It's cool, isn't it? I like this. Oh, manufacturer's playing a J94. Oh, very nice. Maxi Track do make quite nice things. Yeah, it's dreamsably being a loco. I always wanted one ever since I saw them, just because they're so beautifully twee. And everything about it's just so very sweet, isn't it? It's gorgeous. So, are you guys struggling in the lockdown? We're actually okay. There's a lot of stuff we can still get on with, and I've got a lot of editing to do. Apart from the total lack of work, which has been quite bad. Yeah, it's been like at the moment I'm actually a full-time YouTuber because I have done this year about 3 days work. So pretty much full-time YouTuber here. Thanks, guys. Which does mean like fixing the Rushtoner. Like your donations make even more of a difference. Like normally your donations would be incredible, but considering there's not much work on at the moment, your donations towards the Ruston are amazing. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Yeah. FS19? What's FS19? No idea. Experience with Meccano. I've played with Meccano before. I've got some Meccano. I keep playing with the idea before a stream of building something Meccano-y for this one of these to run off, but I haven't got any further with that. Yes, I've got some devices. I just haven't connected them up. I will at one stream at some point. Will you be getting a larger dump? If one came up for the right money, then yes. Take it off the tray, the noise will change. Yes, but then it will stain my nice board. I haven't been driving lorries for a while. No, I haven't driven lorries since the first lockdown, where the guy I was working for, I went in and went, I haven't had any work, I really need some money, you know, because like I'm not earning and I need to be able to live. And I said, I appreciate if I'm not going to work, you're not earning any money off me. So I understand that's a problem, but I need something here. You're meant to be my employer. And he went, oh, it don't bother me, mate. I'm a millionaire. I'm fine. To which I was like, well, that wasn't very nice, was it? And pretty much stopped working for them then and went to work for the guy who I've been borrowing the van off. Yeah, son, that's pretty much it. Oh, Farming Simulator. Do you think they'll make mod trains a replica of the film? Probably not, especially not in double O gauge. Cover some of the model engineer events go. Possibly, yeah. I know a lot of people have been playing the Farming Simulator server. Yeah, no, Farming Simulator on the server. There we go. I just haven't got around to it. No, I'm not furloughed because I was self-employed. I was employed and I went self-employed, so I got nothing. I've been a fire next to roads shopping. That's pretty bad. The last time we play along with us, you said the first time you killed you ever run with the Rustin. What? Killed me on what? Last time we play Among Us. I've never played Among Us. There we go. I need to be able to live. Yes, is it Rust would be... Oh, what? I've got Rust. I've never played it. That's the steamboat. Fair enough. Also, the guy's not a drive version. Which, yes, it is running out of steam. It's only a little burner on this one. If you work for a Pesero protected by the railway union, yeah, we don't work. I'm just volunteer. IRT Mechanic. Hi, Lawrie. I've watched you for a while and love the antics you guys get up to. Well, thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying what we do. I just want to try and say hi. Well, hello there. Nice to see you. It is out of puff. Yes, it is. Not Wreckfest. We're doing something different. It should be good fun, though. I've got an old semi-film to start fixing. I have no idea. Hat, do you have any idea? That's kind of more your thing, wouldn't it? My dad used Meccano to turn my engine, same one as the steam car. Oh, that's cool. Yes, I do. Oh, hello. Decided it wants to run again. It's back. I need you guys something to discuss. Somebody fancy dropping a link to the Discord into the chat so that our team mechanic can find it? I've luck. I had more days off January since the first day. What's your dream train to pull? I really would love to pull a load of wagons up at Foxfield. That's one of my dreams at the moment. Something that was out of puff, it's now running rather well, isn't it? It's a brilliant little thing, isn't it? It's just so sweet. And I love the fact that it's for no reason at all decided it wants to run again. Favourite miniature? I was volunteering at the Wells and Walsingham for a while, and then I haven't been up there for ages, but Wells and Walsingham's great. Garrett's working on the edge of what they can do. That's fantastic. 10¼ inch gauge, they are fantastic. I also realised I like Kirklees as well, because they've got some really fascinating little engines. I am fascinated that this thing is still running. I thought we'd definitely come to the end of what it was doing, but... Oh well. Has it become a hot air engine? I rather hope not. Have I spoken to Foxfield? There was somebody contacting me from Foxfield, and then it's all gone quiet. Yes, Hat. It was the 1930s cine film projector, I think. Somebody talking about fixing it. If you had enough money to pay for your own railway, how long would it be? As long as I could get away with. I think the ideal length for your own thing would be about 5 miles. I'd like 5 miles. Whereabouts can I find the link to the Twitch? Somebody chuck it into the chat, please. That would be lovely. This runs through a lot longer than I remember it running for. There we go, there's the link to the Twitch. Bless its little heart. So I've got the bigger one of these as well. See the ship? Fantastic, Christian, thank you. No, he's not named it yet. It's still, I chatted to him the other day because I needed some other stuff. And it's not been named yet. He hasn't even finished it, he hasn't touched it since he's got distracted on other projects. You think I think it's because of hot air engine? Nah, it's still steamy. The burner shouldn't have enough to do more than what it does. 4 hours before I go with her. See you later, Red Shell. Thanks for joining us. Any more plans to get more locos? My plan is to fix my loco, and once my loco is fixed, then I might look at another loco. At the moment, no. It's running on pure willpower. There we go, now it's slowing down. Great Western King pulling the Cornish River down. Yeah, that's pretty good. Got snacks for the box. Lovely, Chanter. Thank you very much. There we go. And that is because it is out of meth. Isn't it cute? It's gorgeous. What locos do you want to own and run in your railway? A Barclay, the small outside pannier tank, a Polish TKH, because I think they're great. Maybe a USA. I saw a couple of USAs when I was in Bosnia. I'd love to save them, but they're not USAs. They're copies. A couple of other little engines, a couple of 48s, rust and things. Yeah, it's great. The Great Bear was quite a nice idea. It just never was really taken any further than what it was, is it? That's hot, 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 hot. It is out of meth. It's methylated spirits, but it's a meth burner. It's not like the druggy meth. It's just meth. Would you buy a cine film projector? I have no need for it, but thank you. Oh, Trevor would though. Brilliant. See you later, MB Exotic. Thanks for joining us. You say meth sounds naughty. It's just because things like Breaking Bad have made it into a popular thing. Whenever I hear it, they're like, "Oh, we're selling meth." So I'm like, "Really? I'm selling meth?" I'm like, "But it's like £2 for a bottle." Like, don't know how you're getting rich on this, man. I don't know why you're dealing in it. I'm just go to Screwfix and buy some. Tell a lie. I went to Tool Station. Yes. What is the massive Chinese loco on display at the NRM? So massive Chinese engine. It was built over here, sent over there, and then sent back, I think. Oh, yeah, they bought some stuff back from Africa, didn't they? Before the Big Four, which railway company is your favourite? Before the Big Four? Ooh. Probably the Great Eastern Railway. I love the colours on their engines. The Beers Heights Railway. Oh, no, I haven't. I don't even know where that was. Would you build a loco from scratch if you could? Maybe. Maybe. Wouldn't be opposed to it, that's for sure. Although, I mean, the main thing I like about these things is the fact that they're old, you know? I like the fact they haven't made one of these for decades. You know, I like the fact they're survivors. My main thing that I like about my vehicles and why I like steam engines, because they're survivors. And I like that. The Bullet Leader. Oh, the Leader could have been so good, but it was mucked around with by the higher-ups who wanted various things, because Bullet originally wanted it as an oil burner, so it would have worked a lot better as an oil burner, because then you could have had your fireman up at the front with the driver, because the crews didn't like being separated. And then he took advice from somebody who made sleeve valves, and he shouldn't have taken that advice, because that's what mucked up the engine. Will you ever visit North Norfolk Railway as a visitor or to film? Because I've been many times as a visitor. One of my first ever published photos was from that. To film, I'd love to. Cool fire truck. Put a Gatling gun on it. Kind of hard to get hold of a Gatling gun in the UK. Um, What's your favourite livery in January? And what livery? Favourite livery? On Steam or diesel? Because it does vary. One of my favourite. So my favourite modern livery is EWS. I love EWS Red. My favourite livery before. I love BR Black on Great Western engines. I do love that. My favourite other colour is BR Blue. BR Experimental Blue on Steam engines. I think it's gorgeous. It was ugly. Yeah, the leader was ugly. But have you ever driven Tinkerbell design? No, but I've got one lined up. Any Steam loco you'd like to drive in the future? Yes. I suppose alcohol you had it running on. Oh, nice. Yes, I did play with the idea of painting my 48 into Intercity Swallow livery, and I was told by the Mid Suffolk that if I couldn't play it, if I actually did it, I wouldn't be allowed to keep it at the Mid Suffolk. So, if I could own an Andrew Barclay, what type would it be and what livery? It depends what it did. I'd just paint it up into probably what kind of livery it carried in its service life. I don't think I'd change it away into anything that it wasn't, to be honest. I'd just keep it as it, put it to what it was. And whatever, but I'd like a small Barclay. I don't necessarily want a big one. I'd like one of the smaller ones. Do you think that you'll upgrade your model railway? If I, when I get the space, yes. For the time being, it works quite well, being able to do multiple things with it. How is Ming? I believe it was steam tested not that long ago and was pretty good. Oh, but how is Picorama? I've never been. I wouldn't mind going though. Do you think they should bring back the Big Four? If it was done how the Big Four was done originally, maybe, because the current system doesn't really work, does it? So maybe. Had to have one extinct loco class, what would it be and why? Oh. Do you know what? Probably the leader, just because I think it would have been an amazing thing to have a go on. That's just weird. Which one? I'm not telling you until the video comes out. NCB Blue would like, yes, it would be lovely on a Barclay. If you don't fix it, it won't break out too late, yeah. Love to Jupiter. Thank you very much, Mr. Mr. Northwest Ohio dude. Thank you very much. Yeah, the old two-tone it had on it, the old compressor was a much more but the compressor was dying and it would repeatedly miss a tone. And so this one was sat on Red Roof, and I saw it too much. Thought, oh, we'll slap that on. And it's slowed down a bit, but it's definitely too fast. That hat, that feels very much on how I feel on the day. Quite often I feel like marmalade, sometimes I feel like jam. I think jam probably more than marmalade, but depends on the day. I like jam on bread, and I like marmalade on toast. Don't like jam on toast. Well, I do, but Have you watched Project Farm? No, I have not. Do you prefer loco liveries from BR or the Big Four? I generally prefer the Big Four liveries. Do photo shoots of your Ruston? Photo shoots? What do you want, Chandler? What do you think? Photo shoots of the Ruston? Like just take pictures of it or set it up and stuff? Oh, yes, I'd like to do some stuff with it. Oh, yeah, I see. The Discord. There is a user called The Shed on the Discord. So if we're in the shed all together, we can log on to the Discord and talk to you guys from the shed. So that's kind of the idea, is that eventually we'll set up a live stream from the shed for Patreon viewers. And so the shed will be kind of like the way of communicating with us when we're in the shed. That's what that was, IRT mechanic. All intended for one flammable liquids, yeah. Bure Valley. Yes, I have done Bure Valley, quite like the Bure Valley. Again, talking to them about doing some stuff. What do you think of the Moors Valley? Quite great. They've got a load of locos there, haven't they? Who else is going to say stuff? Yes, it's going to be wonderful, isn't it? Any plans to visit? Oh, Miniature Wonderland. I would love to visit it. I think it's great. To be honest, IRT mechanic, I've got no idea how it works. When are you going to work on Red Roof? Hopefully soon. There is a plan afoot. Maybe a calendar of the Ruston. Oh, that's something we're thinking of next year. Guys, would you be interested in a LMM calendar? We know a couple other YouTubers do it. Would you like us to produce a calendar showing us some of the vehicles? Is that something you'd like? support the guys on Patreon. Oh yeah. If you haven't already, guys, we have our Patreon. There are bloopers. There's a monthly podcast which me and Trev will be recording hopefully this week. The new episode of the last episode went out last week. There's an extra video every other week. So normally when we're not doing pandemic-y things, we do videos on the main channel every other Sunday, and then you get a video the other Sunday on the Patreon. So that's the thing. Do a 24-hour long stream. Oh my god. I mean, question mark is being bullied. Do you have any advice? That's very sad and very upsetting. It's, I think, needs to be. It depends who's bullying him. If possible, talk to the chairman or something, because it's not right that it should happen. Everyone's got a right to these things. That's the best thing. Talk to the chairman, I think, and it's not on. Calendar. How bad is Red Roof at present? It's about the same as it was when it was last there. It needs attention. We just haven't done it. Cool to stage photo with the vehicles of the time period. Yeah, I'd like to do some more stuff with it. The present you're fully closed. Some people really enjoy the podcasts. I only mentioned because I want to make sure you're following yours. So, oh yeah, you can ping us. That's fine. Or at least I'm quite happy to be pinged by you guys. It's one of the reasons we're there. So yeah, you can chat to us. There's no worries. You can ping us. The podcast does have a superb soundtrack made by our very talented tame audio producer, who I ask far too much of, but they are wonderful and they make some incredible music. There's also, can one of you guys pinch the link to the audio so everybody can go and have a look at the files that are available? For instance, the Jupiter theme, because you can download that and have that yourself, I believe. I think. No worries, IRT mechanic. Cold start, taking a long time to start. Yes. Got to go, phones dive, but good health and safe travels. Thank you very much, Sean. Hope you've enjoyed it. Could you do more videos at the M slot? Yes, I hope to, as things get better. Those are some more gaming streams here. Yes, well, we'll be doing some gaming streams on Twitch tomorrow. Terrified to play. They should be. There's no reason for them not to be. Unfortunately, in railways, there is a lot of the old way of thinking. However, most people with volunteering, A, were moving times, and that people are far more accepting than they were. Secondly, most people, they might not understand trans people, and because it's something totally different that their generation didn't really have to deal with. But most people, as long as that you're a good person and you go in there showing that you want to get stuck in and you're prepared to do whatever's needed and you show yourself to be a valid member, most of them won't give a single flying whatever. There may be a little bit of old school thinking to start off with, but each one of those things, just get in there, show yourself you're one of them, and most of them will be like, actually, it's fine. So, the podcast is background to watch. It's very bouncy, the soundtrack. The soundtrack's awesome. Oh, the BN2 long start. Jeb is worn. It's alright. IRT mechanic. We're pretty good. Like, for making mistakes and stuff, nobody gets in trouble. Being a pain in the backside and upsetting people, like, you know, posting stuff that's upsetting, and yeah. But it's a cool place to be. Podcast. Oh yeah. Any names, guys? Any names for Trev's Corner? What we're going to call it? There'll be a link coming. There we go. The hat's posted the thing. They say it could be a fuel pump. The car's in the shot. They say it could be a fuel pump. Fuel pumps do die. I mean, that's something that happens. Unfortunately, there's no else we go. If we've spoken to the chairman, it's not right. I think it's more go back to the chairman and have another talk and just explain the situation further. Wholesome pep talk time. I try. Said it was a real place, but it was more risky. What location would you like to drive? An A3, because A3s are awesome. Actually, no, J70 tram. Love to do a J70 tram. Where did you get your live-stream traction engines? One of them came from a car boot sale. I saw it for sale in the shop, and then he took it to a car boot for me to pick up, like a geeky shop. It was a wonderful shop that closed down now. The T1 came from eBay. The Willisco I bought off a friend of mine. That one came from eBay. The other two stationary engines came from eBay, and this one here, some lovely people just sent me. Yeah, Jeb is knackered. It is knackered. It's very sad. Trev's Tremendous Tat. That is a good name. Jupiter Rising is a great theme. It's a really good theme. Thanks, Chet. Much appreciated. Favourite of the Big Four at the LNER. Trev's Transport Treasures. That's quite good. I'd like to come to the States. What local would you like to drive? I would love to have a go on a Shay. That's one of the things I'd really like to go on was a Shay. If anything was articulated, that particularly would be amazing. Anything really States, because your engines are so different to ours. I have got a couple of things lined up in the States. I've got a load of stuff lined up in the States. Preferably something massive as well, but anything just because they're different. eBay is a terribly dangerous place. Cheers, Greg. The supply package is very good. Trev's Treasure Room. That sounds seedy. Hello and welcome to Trev's Treasure Room. I have many treasures in my room. Oh, that's still head pressure. Vent the pressure. Now, the main reason I'm taking this out is because I think I can probably put it in the steam car and run the steam car with it. So I'll just take you out. Still hot, still hot. And then we can try methylated spirits again. And that's going to go sit there, out of the way. Put that safety valve into there. Because I'm assuming you want to see the steam car running again. I'm just assuming that's one of the things, yeah? Private Joker, not many. But drop me an email on the email and let me know what you're thinking, because I want to keep the ones I've got as a secret for people to see. But let me know what you're thinking, because that would be extremely kind of you as well. Like exceptionally kind, and that would be a great thing to have a go with. Do like O-Gauge. Yeah, that feels good. Trev's terrible, but it's not terrible, Elliot. It's wonderful. Trev has a wonderful show. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we do a podcast for the Patreons, which is normally at least an hour and a half long, and it's full of us discussing, well, tat really. We talk about a bit of the fleet, because obviously Patreons, also if you're not a patron already, you don't know about the secret cars. There are currently 5 secret cars in the shed, which are secrets, which haven't been revealed yet for various reasons. So, question from favourite NCB loco. Just Barclays. Barclays work for the NCB. So, I've got a model here of number 10, is it? Yeah. So that one can be my favourite. Well, I'm sure I've seen Chris eating videos on time travel. It makes a list of 5 things you would do on the railway in the past. Alright. Sounds interesting. I don't really watch many other YouTubers, because most of my time is either spent kind of mucking around building our channel or trying to fix vehicles which are broken. Oh, we do enjoy breaking Morgan with Tat. Morgan despairs of our... Trev has some wonderful taste. And has some wonderful vehicles he's found. For those of you who are patrons, did you enjoy the last podcast? There was a lot of positive feedback, so I assume you enjoyed it. Put meth in it, yep. Oh yeah, of course, 1310. Yes, 1310 probably is. Yeah, good point, Rob. Good point. 13. The Middleton have a H-Class, which is basically the predecessor and what became the Y7 on the LNER, although their one was built. Did I read somewhere that your one wasn't an H-Class? That something came out the other day that it thought that it wasn't actually an H. It was still a thing. Is that true, or did I make that up? Anyway, long story short, it's a nice engine. I like it. and it's the engine that I passed out as the driver. It came to the Mid-Suffolk for a gala, and they put me on it for my driving assessment. So Diecast Corner is a Patreon only thing now, because it was only liked by a select group of people, so it's Patreon only now. So if you're a Patreon, there will be more episodes of Diecast Corner. Me and Trev shot about 3 or 4 episodes before lockdown, so there will be more of it coming out in the future. Oh, I poured a lot of meths over the edge there. Nothing bad happened, guys. It's all fine. Let's just move that out of the way. And we'll just put that over there. And we'll light fire to the methylated spirits. Just get rid of it. There we go. Oops. Keep that away. See, this is controlled fire. That's what this is, controlled fire. What we're doing is setting fire to the fire before it all goes terribly wrong. Trying not to drip too much methylated spirits into the fire, because that would be bad. Cool. Doesn't it make a lovely flop, flop, flop noise? Oops. The methylated spirits dripping from the burner has now caught fire. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional, trust me. I spent many years being a fireman. I'm very good with fire. Oh, or fire. So, yeah, my fire engines don't live at home though. I like my fire engines. Even if they pump water. There we go. Oh, I meant to relight my fire from the... Never mind. Relight my fire. Poop. Put the matches away. Put that there. Oh good, it's already leaking off the edge of the... The burner is quite on fire at the moment. Burner is really on fire, look at that go. Would you mind just getting back to how you should be, please? Thank you. Silly burner. I like this engine. I do. Don't like the way that the fire goes into it. That feels significantly on the dodgy side. I don't know if that's just me, or if other people are feeling that as well, but definitely feels on the dodgy side of dodginess. Dodgy, dodgy. We're going to turn that like that. Turn that like that. Bit of steam oil into the cylinder, like so. Bit of steam oil onto the edge of the cylinder. Get that moving in there. Good. Shot myself with water. Going to stand out of the way. Anyway, what did I miss? Did I see you in a video firing a bullet at the MVR? Yes, you probably did. I have fired 92 Squadron several times. What did I miss, guys? Oh, hello, Theo. How are you doing? When a man who does DIY is an expert, you know to find the door upside down. Yeah, but I do fire. I put it on the stands. Look, I talked to the fire behaved. I've done the right job, right? Have a bedroom for his steam engine, for his fire engines. I'd love to have a room for my fire engines. Greetings from a German railway enthusiast. I'm in a club which runs a small railway here in Providia. That sounds really cool, Mr. Torino. Can I come and drive anything, please? You own 8 model steam engines. That's pretty good, Stig Diggs. The next great... Oh, Waving Valley Islands down there. Oh, I saw that, Trish. Me and a group of the guys on the Discord were discussing it, how wonderful it would be to own it. But I don't think it comes with the land for the railway, because I just want to put a railway back. Hello, train. Is that Lobel? Did I go Irish speaking about the steam oil? We don't know. How does the steam car work? With steam, funnily enough. Burner under there, boiler in there, cylinder here, which then drives via a crankshaft onto this side and then onto a drive shaft over here. It's very good. Just finished a meeting with my scout route from a town in America that's touring my local town. Oh, that's kind of cool, Alex. Steam Car Live, yes. I saw 130 was finally steamed. It's very good, Theo. Own 6 model steam engines, 5 Stirling engines. Oh, I've always fancied to go with the Stirling engine. They're quite cool. One of the Willis goes was a kit. Oh, very nice. Well, I can't do accents. Oh, J94, which railway did it visit? Any model railway locomotives you'd like to own? See you later, Ben. Thanks for joining us. The model locomotive that I really wanted was a Ruston 48, which is there, a Andrew Barclay, which is there, and a Peckett, which is there. So there's a couple of there's a couple of O gauge engines that I really want. There's they basically everything Minerva do. They do a Peckett, they do an 060, and they do a little case class, and I basically want all of them because they're stunning. I'm not saying that I could spend all the money that you guys donated to me on buying O gauge stuff, but I really could. I'm not going to because I want to get my actual loco fixed, but you know, there's an option there. Hello, Texas. Yeah, Trish, if the Trek Babe was still kind of included in the sale, so you could have a short length of railway, you know, big enough for a Ruston 48 to trundle up and down on, I can't afford to buy the house, but I totally want to buy the house, if that makes sense. I went to Butley, did it? Oh, I don't remember that. I don't really do train sim. Come on, you. After you've done the real thing, train sim just doesn't have the same appeal anymore. Slight steep on the front, isn't there? But never mind. I'm going to try running it outside at some point, because that sounds good fun. Dead by Stones of Amazon, fair enough. I want the mining more than engage. It's who does it? It's whoever I said it was. This does quite sound loud, doesn't it? It does seem to have a fair amount of torque to it, though, so I bet it would fly along. I have an old Airfix great. Oh, sure, Adam. I like those. Yeah, tender engine sorts. Yeah, sure, Adam. I'd like to have a look at it, if nothing else. Mr. Trino, what happens if I join your railway? It does, doesn't it? Yeah, Minerva do a Peckett and they do a thingy. It's very loud, isn't it? On the other hand, this thing hasn't run in over a decade as far as I'm aware, so I'm quite impressed that there's a mirror there which I'm coating in oil and steam. It's very good. Okay. And reverse. Isn't it wonderful? I just think it's beautiful. I'm very excited to get this out and give it a run. If we still have snow tomorrow, I might give it a run in the snow. I could definitely put a servo on the steering and make the steering remote control, couldn't I? Yes, it has one speed, which is go. It's got forward and back, and just go. I don't know. Decent speed, I think. No, they're just moulded plastic. They look, but they're... I can't hear any of them. Yeah, there was loads of snow. Is loads of snow still. It was meant to snow all night, but it's currently not, so you know. It don't even have an offsetting. Once it's running, it's just go. because if I leave it running, the safety valve will just lift. Come on. It's just loud. If it was coal-fired, I'd have to have something to have an idea of, wouldn't I, to know how much water it's got. Whereas currently, we just know that the amount of water, fuel in it is less than the amount it will run for. It does look like a chitty chitty bang bang, doesn't it? Listen, what we've got there sounds very could be understandable. You really do Stanley sound like this? I really want to go on a Stanley steam car, or any steam car. It is very hot here. If you were sat here, you would be going very warm. I only want my 5-inch cage lake in the snow. Oh, that'd be very nice. It basically is a compressor. It's what it is. It's a cylinder at full chat running around, which you can just about see there, blurring its way into that's hot, by the way. Blurring its way into. It's so fast that I don't know what it looks like on the camera. To eye, it's just a blur. I can't see the rod there. I did look straight into the steam there. I could get a traction engine out, but not in this stream because they're upstairs. So the idea was just to run this on this stream. If you check out our live streams, I have run the other two of my other traction engines. So it's quite cool, isn't it? I did not see the flying chitty chitty bang bang. Saw a steam car at Beamish. Oh yeah, Beamish is lovely. Hello from Southwest Cumbria, that's cool. Stanley Steam with the carpet cleaner. That's quite a good name. The early version of a car heater. It is, isn't it? Shut up. I said Mr. Trino. Perhaps if I was an honorary, if I became a member of your railway, as I have with some other societies, then that covers you for insurance if you're no longer just a member of the public. I like this. Oh, you got the mammoth, the fire engine mammoth. That's quite a nice model. Love the videos, and hello from Bend, Oregon. Nice. Hello there, Wyatt. Really, thank you for enjoying the videos. Glad you're enjoying them. This is going to be great. I can't wait to take this out and see what it's like. I'm genuinely excited by this. Anybody else genuinely excited by this? Because I am absolutely over the moon with it. So for those of you who missed it earlier on, this is a model that me and an old friend used to play with, that I met when I went on holiday, that I once repaired for him, sent home, and I've not seen it for almost 20 years until his parents decided to send it to me because he was no longer using it. So I think that's wonderful. So it's something I've not seen for years. It's not run in years, and here it is running away like a beaut. So, oh, you've got the Willisco fire engine. Yes, that's really cool. I've seen that. What's your favourite loco on the LMS? The Garretts. The Garretts were awesome. Favourite thing that survives Princess Coronation. The princesses in blue were beautiful. Just say the higher ups. Yeah, fair enough. That's fair enough. Hello, Lawrie? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Member of Kirkby Stevenson Stonewall out. Ah, do you know Rob? Rob, I can't remember. Rob, who moved down from Ipswich because he was the chairman at Mid-Suffolk Light Railway and he was a good friend of mine. Can't remember what his surname is now. If I let this loose, it will zoom off. Yes, I think so. I could use my Master 35 if it was in one piece, but as it's not, I can't. Fuchsia's roast steam is... Well, I mean, this is one of them. The other ones are... Well, they're over there in another room, so I'd have to stop the stream to disappear to run away from it. Hi Ian, how are you doing? You need a disused airway runway to give it a good run, yes. I could run it at the shed. That wouldn't be bad, actually. The front seal's not brilliant, I'll give you that. That is steaming away quite a thing. It's actually, the shed would be a wonderful place to steam this, actually. Maybe I'll do that for a video one day. I'll take it and give it a run around the shed. You need a disused airway. Yes. For Patreons, is that what something you want to see? Do you want me to steam this up and run it around the shed? I'd love to drive a Pacer. I'd love to. Are there any steam trams in preservation? I don't think we've got any in the... have we got any in the UK? I know there's a couple in Germany. And there would be ferals. The Kyle Texas Remnant, old school. Okay. See you later, Sober Flood. Thanks for joining us. Is there a preserved steam tram? There's no. The J70s don't survive. The Y6s don't survive. I don't know what there is. Is there a Blackpool one? Does Crick have a steam tram? And the weather is cold out there, but it doesn't appear to be snowing. Lucy isn't a tram, is it? They're vertical boiler well tank locos, but a tram has to have a regulator at each end. So it isn't. They're just vertical boiler well tanks. No, it's not a tram. It's the same as the one we got at Mid Suffolk. It's not a tram. It's a vertical boiler well tank locomotive. But to be technically a tram steam engine, you've got to be able to drive them from each end. I think Piglet's he's done it up in the livery of an engine that would have worked on a tramway, but it doesn't make it a tram. So one down a little steam engine to generate. I don't know. Quite a few, I'd have thought. We have some first rounds in the Netherlands. Oh, I don't have a... That's a good one, Cloppers. I'd like to go to Crick. I haven't done that. Ex-Aberdeen, tramcars, carriage at Alfred's. Oh, yes, of course you have, Lewis. And hello, Louis, how are you doing? Tunk, tunk, tunk. That is very clunky, isn't it? I don't know why it's now running after it stopped, but okay. Well, it ran better this time with a borrowed safety valve, doesn't it? So I'll have to get a new safety valve for it. Tunk, 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 tunk. Tunk, 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 tunk. It's wonderful, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful? So a huge thank you to the guys for sending this to me, because I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. Billy the Kid lived up in Hicko in Texas. Oh, Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid. Go. I would love to go see some of the railway stuff in Japan. I'd quite like the Japanese steam engines. Some of their DMUs are very cute. Their railway system is meant to be very, very good as well. No news on the Pride apart from what was in the podcast. I think it's done really well, hasn't it? Really, considering it's not been run, I think it's done remarkably well. I think that is the end of its run though today. I think it's been quite magnificent. I don't know if I've seen Japanese streamlines. I don't know Japanese streamlined steam engines. I do not do impersonations because my impersonations are terrible and they will be embarrassing for me and for everybody who watches. Ah, hot. Okay, did not know that, James. If I did it earlier, it was not intentional. That was just me talking and stuff happening and going on. I love this thing, it's great. I am very impressed. Yes, I put a new cylinder into it. So I did this, I put that onto it, I replaced that. And I took the rest of it apart and cleaned it all up and oiled it all up. And it did run a lot better after I did. We agree on the Great Centre Railway, fair enough. I like Elinear is very good. I occasionally sing on the Twitch streams, but I try to keep the YouTube separated for that. See you later, Tees, Courage Gate. Thanks for joining us. Right, also as a heads up, guys, I need to finish this about 9 o'clock, so I will probably be finishing the stream around then, because I've got to get up tomorrow, because I'm going out filming if the snow holds up. Hoping the snow's going to stay. Hope it's going to snow some more tonight because I've got a good idea for a video. Do I get mainline rail tours? Occasionally, not much. We think I did a West Country accent, we lover. Oh, yeah, my accent's fair. I don't know. If I had the money to build a steam engine from scratch, what loco would I recreate? Oh, I don't know. I would like to do a Fowler 2F because I quite like them. If I had silly amount of Big Bertha would be fun. I may be useless, but I quite like the idea of doing Big Bertha. Are you ever going to review a steam shot? Oh, I'd love to do Waverley. I'd love to do Waverley. Oh, John, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Oh, buddy, thank you very much. Yeah, John. Me and Charles and Loz are all excited to come back and to get trained up there because I want to just volunteer and do some more videos with you guys up there anyway. And your Ruston's come on so well as well. I'm so jealous of what you've done. So for the rest of you guys who don't know, John, who's just donated, has been rebuilding a narrow gauge Ruston 48, and you should have seen the state of it when he started. It was an absolute wreck, and he has done a magnificent job of. What was really sickening is I started with a working engine, which is now broken, and in the time that I've had my working engine, he's taken a complete wreck and turned it around into something that looks basically factory fresh. He has done a super job, and for doing it. But yes, he's a good chap. He's a good chap. Yes, exactly. For the most awesome tram, check the Dutch LTM number. I will have to have a look at a Garrett tram. I'll have to have a gander at that. See you later, Kieran. Thanks for joining us. Mad. I can send you, and also to everyone who has donated, if any of you guys do want the signed photo, then remember you need to send us an email so I've got your address to send you the signed photo, because if I don't have an address, I can't send it off. I can just wave it into the wind and hope it reaches you, but I don't know if there's much chance of that. I'll give it a go. I'm down for it. Like saying your name and whispering it to the wind and throwing the photo off, but it'll probably just land a couple of meters away. I've been on the footplate with mainline engines. Yeah, Brandon. Yes, he's done a good job, hasn't he, Brandon? Yeah, it's cool. I will be going back to. Did you look at joining it? Because I'm looking. I will be going back to Oakdale. Can you run the Ruston? I can't, because if I will need to move multiple things which are currently on. I mean, I can shunt it back and forth, yes, because it's sat there. I can shunt it back and forth. Oops. Ugh. What on earth has happened here? There we go. That's probably not going to conduct across the railway. See if he wants to. Plug that in. Do that. Yes, I can. Stop. That's as far as I can go because the track is blocked. You should join as well, Pat. Should join the fun of does not like propelling the train. Why is it always the Chatham wagon that derails? Isn't it cute? Anybody else notice the car on the Polsey Chatham wagon? Yes, anyway, never mind, Chatham wagon, you can just not do anything and sit at the back. Never mind. Anyway. I'm sure if you have a look on their website, Brandon, there is the wait, or John would probably link you to the place to look at volunteering there, because it's a great place. They're a really lovely bunch at the Apedale Railway as well. They're also a really lovely bunch at the Middleton Railway. Just throwing that out there. We took a lot of damp back to the hotel. It was very wet. I hope people enjoyed them. The steam car is possibly better than I remember it from my holidays, just because it's so nice to kind of hub it and run it. It brings back nice memories. I appreciate it more, I think, now. Knackered gears. I'm sure we can fix gears, but I'm up for the challenge. Warped axles on the old, yes. Oh, that's a new wagon though, so it shouldn't fall off. It's probably just the tracks all over the place. I do not know, Rob. I'm an active member of the Stonewall Railway. 1 hour, 40 minutes. Oh, nice. Going out with the sidecars are cool. Middleton is in Leeds. Yes, it is. They're nice people as well, though. I like them. They've got some nice engines there and everything. Oh, yeah, there you go. The Major Railway Trust. Well done, guys. I'm hoping to map the Dragon. I'm talking to somebody about hopefully getting down there. I don't know whether it will happen, though. I will be going back to Apedale, yes, certainly. I have no plans to put it back onto the 48. There doesn't really seem any point, to be honest. A, it's too much money, and B, it's not really ever going to do anything. I can work a brake van with it, because it's just a brake van, and it won't do much more. The line that runs to Tyndale. Which one's that? I'll join the Gloss Walks. Gloss Walks is quite nice. I like Gloss Walks. Joining it will be something we'll be doing once lockdown's over, because we're going to do. Lots of people enjoyed and thought our Support Your Local Heritage Railways was a good video. We'll be doing another one of that with a bit more kind of talking about what's involved in volunteering. And kind of another drive to try and get people involved in their heritage railways. But there's no point in doing it at the moment because we can't go volunteering. So I will do a video on kind of volunteering, how to get volunteering, what to expect, and yada, yada, yada. But there is no point because nobody can really do much at the moment. I'm enjoying the 48. East, yeah, I got what you meant. Oh, we were the worst thing was we got back to the hotel and I went to the first front desk and I was like, hello, I have some wet clothes here. Do you have anywhere to dry them? And just like, nah. Ah. So I was like, there was one radiator in the room. It was just overloaded with wet clothing. It was bad. Any railways you want to visit in Wales? As in to film or actually to visit? Because I haven't done Gwilly or Pontypool. Only two I haven't done so far. Yes, Stuart, thank you. Actually, I was reading one of those the other day and I meant to say thank you to you, and I never did. So yes, thank you. I was having to skip through one of them the other day for some reason. Oh, I've done Severn Valley many times. I very much enjoy Severn Valley's Autumn Gathers with the all-night running. I have done that many times. It's something I'd love to do for a video. We have not yet done because it hasn't happened. It's good to volunteer. It's good to volunteer at your local railway. Have you ever driven one of the trains on the rails very hard? What, one of these? Not particularly fast because I don't want them to fall off the rails. For 9th and 15th, problem is it needs new driving axle. Oh, that is a lot of money. It's almost as bad as my tyres, mate. It's on my bucket list to visit every heritage line in the UK. Yep, me too. I'm trying to work on it. Oh, Barrow Hill was very good. Do you have an email address? Yes. Somebody chuck up the email, please. What advice do you have for someone who's never volunteered on Heritage Rail? People in the chat who think about doing it. Oh, we can discuss this if you want, guys. What's your menu for the V8 packages? Send me the model number of the engine. I'll look up. Oh, thank you very much. I'll have a gander. If you talk to the Ulster Railways, you might be able to drive a pacer. Ulster, yeah, that's a good shout. I would like to have a go. Anybody got in with the railway? Film depending on who's spoke about. Oh, I'd love to come down to the Welsh Highland Heritage. I'd like to do. See you later, German tanker. Have you ever played Train Sim World 2? No, I don't think so. If you can make anything happen, would like to come down because you got lots of stuff, particularly Russell. But yeah, anything. Would love to. If it can be arranged, would love to. Drop us an email on the email that keeps popping up in the chat, and we can have a discussion about it. Don't waste your money on DTG. I don't really play train sims. I don't. This YouTube thing takes up an awful lot of time. My time basically is researching and talking to people about setting up to film stuff, filming stuff, editing stuff, and trying to fix vehicles in the shed. That's basically my life these days. I don't really seem to play games or watch TV. Autumn Steam Gala. Oh, it's all. It's good fun, King Edward. It is good. We will probably be going to it, so I'll probably be letting people know that I'm going to be there. So kind of wave at people. Oh yeah, volunteering. That was what we were going to talk about. If you do story time, so would happily edit some videos. Oh, thank you very much. That might work. Try to get stuff. Please, they were on the screen. I can't put them up on my screen, but they are Chippers and Sanaru put them up there, so you can copy and paste them up above you, buddy. And he'll be more than welcome. So, right, okay, anyway. Volunteering as someone who hasn't done it before depends entirely what you want to do. Most railways, in fact, pretty much every single railway in the country is desperately crying out for people to help with anything. And it's very much open to interpretation to what you like doing, what you want to do. So there's very open to it. The big thing is, do you want to be dealing with members of the public or not? Because there's lots of behind the scenes roles that are critically important to the railway to do, which don't involve dealing with the public. I quite enjoy the public. I enjoy talking to people about engines and kind of being an engine driver. I like that. But if you're not into that, there's the P-Way, there's being an engineer and working on fixing things. The carriage and wagon department, trying to fix and maintain rolling stock, is a hugely overlooked section of heritage railways. People are all like, oh, engine driver, and then yeah, the engine driver is everything, and kind of seem to forget that there are a whole team of engineers helping to restore and maintain these things, and then seem to totally forget there's a team of people trying to look after wagons and coaches, particularly wagons which don't come out on a regular basis, but people are spending their time and effort looking after those. If you want to be in kind of like talking to the public and showing off your passion, then porter, station master, ticket collectors are quite good, chatting to people and making sure they're having a nice day and kind of being part of the moving force behind the railway. And then of course you like being on the footplate and want to drive stuff. There's the driver and fireman. Then there's also other roles like being in the shop, catering. There's everything. So it's basically what you want to do. And most railways, if you go along and say, either if you want to say, hello, I'm really interested in helping out with the track, most railways will snap your arm off and be like, that's fantastic, please come help. Or you can just go along and say, hello, I really want to help out with the Heritage Railway, but I'm not sure what I want to do. And people will be like, that's brilliant. Well, we'll go put you over here to start off with. If you don't like it, try something else. Everybody is desperate for people. So, yeah. Epping Hunger's pretty good, yeah. 7¼ inch. Oh yeah, that might be cool as well. NER 1310. Good choice. Fair enough. How many road steam engines do I have? Miniatures, I've got this one and 3 traction engines. Oh yeah, being part of an engine shed is a wonderful thing. But basically, yeah, it depends what you want to do. And if you've got any background that you want to help, they're always looking for. They're looking for everything. Every heritage railway is looking for everything, but particularly if you want to be part of those behind-the-scene roles. Pardon me. I think they're always particularly looking for those. But that's. Oh, I've got oil on the manual. Well, that's how it is. Hello, mouse. Behind the scenes are good. Let's just click over there. I just need to check something very quickly. Will it let me do what I need to do? Oh, don't be stupid. Let's see if it will log in. Yes, so I think, can you story time about my early days? Yeah, we can do that if you want. We can do early days. Sweet. That's cool. Yeah, we can have story days. Will be finishing this in about 10 minutes. So I have something else I need to do, and then I've got to be up early. So early days of the railway. I was involved when I was very young. I used to be part of Bressingham, but basically because I couldn't do what I wanted to do, which was be involved with the steam engines at a young age, I kind of got out the hobby. And then I was at a traction engine rally at Woolpit. I got involved with the traction engine and went around with that for a year, going to various rallies, driving, firing, helping out with it. And then one day we went to the Wheating Steam Rally, and running there was a little Andrew Barclay called Little Barford. And I started chatting to the crew, and they went, "Oh yeah, this is running at Mid Suffolk." Now Mid Suffolk, I used to go to when I was about that big with my dad when I was like 3, 4, or 5, when there was nothing there. And they went, "Oh yeah, we run trains there. You should come along and join out. You should come along and join up." And I went, "Yeah, sure, we'll do that." So I went along the next running day. The guy was driving again, had a chat with him, and signed up on the spot. I've been a part of Mid Suffolk now for, I think 2007 I started, so a while. But yeah, I just kind of went along, wanted to be on the footplates, what I wanted to do, so just went along, and it was a little nerve-wracking, but it was fine once you got in. They're a lovely bunch of Mid Suffolk as well, so I very much enjoyed it. Yes, so doing railways full stop are expensive. I think that's the thing. See you later, Phil. Thanks for joining us, and thank you all. Yeah, it's been almost 15 years. Hello from South Africa again. Nice. Hello, Bruce Loon. Oh, you done a lot of wrestling. You built their engine ship. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Where Alan Bloom lives. That's cool. So yes, I'm going to finish the stream in 9 minutes, guys. So we'll just I'll start doing a bit of rounding up now. With a thank you all so much for coming and joining this. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. For all of you who have donated. What? That's amazing. Thank you all. You guys are absolutely incredible. I'm amazed as well. Yeah. Thank you guys. You have absolutely made my year. That's also very kind of you. And this money will all be put onto the Ruston 48, and it's going to make a massive difference to pushing forward with it. I would like to visit Norway. Yes. So yes, if you like what you're seeing, you want more LMM, you want the podcast, you want the bloopers, the extra episode, and random other stuff that comes up every now and again, a special chat bit in the Discord, then we have the Patreon. It's £1 a month to join us and support us. So if you would consider that, we'd be very, very eternally grateful, because it makes a massive difference to what we can do, especially at the moment when the work is bad. And we do appreciate everybody, that everyone's in the same problem. So thank you all very much for your support. But thank you all for supporting us. Yes, we've got merchandise like this cool hoodie. We've got a load of cool shirts. There's more coming up, mugs as well. We're going to be looking at. Thank you very much. Then we've got lots of things. So yeah. Oh, there's the Facebook as well. That happens. You're late for work, so watching the stream. Sorry, JPM. We've got Instagram, where it has got hints and tips of what's coming up next on the next video. And yeah, I think that's mostly it. And remember, guys, we will be doing Twitch tomorrow, starting at 7:30 for patrons and 8 o'clock for the rest of you, playing some funny game. Running total, that's an insane amount of money. Thank you guys so much. I can't tell you what a big difference it's going to make to the Ruston to be able to have this money sat in the in the thing. Yes, there might be singing on the stream, on the Twitch stream. Yeah, that's fine. Just blame me at the boss. But just say I was watching Idiot play with the Steam car on YouTube. I think that will be fine. He'll probably just understand that. First full stream. Well, thanks very much. Oh yeah, while we're here, who started watching when the stream went live? Who's been here the whole time? Anybody still been here the whole time? Nice work, Rob. Is it just you? Oh no, Chet's here as well. Nice. Good work, team. Oh, thank you very much, Elliot. Son, you were late. I know you weren't here. Nice work, guys. Oh, thank you all for joining. Oh, thank you to everyone for watching. For those of you who have watched the whole thing, thank you guys very much. That's really good. I'm amazed that so many of you wonderful people join us. Hello, Scottish Team Productions. You are just at the end of the. Thanks, guys. You are. That's an amazing thing to end up for. Scottish Stream Productions, you are a little late. We are just finishing the stream you've got 6 minutes of stream left. We started at 6. We normally put a notification out on the Discord that we're going to be doing a live stream, and there's a notification that comes out on YouTube as well. We're at the moment, during the lockdown, we are streaming every other week, just to give you guys something to do and look forward to and feel, feel like you're part of something. We know that loads of people are feeling isolated on their own. So by doing this, we're hoping that you guys can... Badman, you keep putting more in. Thank you very much. You didn't need to do that, but thank you. That's very kind of you. So next week there will be a Patreon video. The week after that will be another live stream. Let me know in the comments or in the chat afterwards or in the Discord what you want to see next time. If you want to see the model railway pop up again, or if you want to see more live stream, or if you want to see something totally different, let us know and we'll make it happen. Again, thank you everyone who has donated for the absolutely ridiculous amount of money. I'm probably going to sit down and just be in shock after this. It hasn't really sunk in quite yet. You guys are all mad. So everybody who has done your donation, remember, send me a message if it's been over £10 and on the email, and I will send you a signed photo saying thank you very much. So thank you very much. We're raising money to go towards the new tyres / the turning that my Ruston 48 needs to return to traffic. And so, see you later, JPM. Good luck. So, hopefully the Ruston will be back before too long. This is great. As we said, we're trying to do these things, these streams, to be something for people to look forward to, and this absolutely incredible sense of community that you guys have created. So everybody kind of feels like it's a big extended family, and you've got, there's people out there to be with, and that we're not all alone. The internet is a wonderful resource. If you are feeling alone and you haven't already joined up with the Discord server, the link to the Discord server is there. You can chat with me, other members of the team that are here. Charles, oh, thank you very much. It's been an amazing evening. You guys are wonderful. Is that the grand total? Jesus wept, that's insane. It is utterly, utterly insane. Hello, Chris. So yeah, again, thank you all for helping support the Ruston. For those of you who will be... I know, John, it's gone mad, isn't it? There'll be news with the Ruston. There will be a plan for the Ruston. There will be a fundraiser for the Ruston nearer the time once we have a concrete plan, whereas this money's just going to go into the account and sit there ready for when stuff is happening so we can start things happening. But yeah, we really like the community. We love the community. If you guys are feeling alone, remember we have got the Discord group where you can come along, chat to other like-minded people, me, other people from the chat who are here tonight, our moderator team, and other lovely people, and discuss the kind of stuff we do on the channel. It's a great community. We're super proud of it. And thank you guys for being part of the LMM team. Like, you guys are magnificent. We are so so touched to have such a wonderful community, and we wouldn't be doing... Thank you very much, Trains and Stuff. So we wouldn't be doing YouTube if you guys weren't enjoying it. It makes it all worthwhile when you know that so many people all around the world are enjoying the content we make. We find that incredible. So to each and every one of you, thank you all. You're magnificent. Stay wonderful. And thanks for joining the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we shall see you next week for another stream. Again, let me know in the Discord or in the comments of this video what you'd like to see in the next live stream. If you want to see the model railway, more live stream, or if you want to see something completely different. I'm up for ideas. So thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for being part of it. Chippers, thank you very much. I like how people are just donating just to muck with the grand total. I mean, that's fantastic. Thank you all so much, guys, for the donations. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for supporting the channel. We can't believe what's going on. We still can't believe so many people, you people are enjoying us, really. We just find that mental, but you guys are great. Just had to one up him by a penny. Guys, thank you all. I'll talk to you guys later on the Discord this evening after I've finished what I need to do after this. But I'm going to sit down and just not be able to comprehend what's happened tonight. You guys are fantastic. Thank you all for being just the best people. And with that, I need to be elsewhere at this time. You guys are fantastic, and I shall see you in 2 weeks. And if you can't wait that long, we'll be on the Discord. We'll be playing Twitch tomorrow night, so come along, find us at Lawrie's Digital Marvels on Twitch. Come along and join us from 7:30 for patrons, 8 o'clock for not-patrons. We'll be playing that for a bit, and come find us on the Discord. If people are interested, you're a bad man, but wonderful people. Yeah. What's going on? And I might be doing at some point this week or next week, probably next week to break it up. If people are interested on the Discord, doing a live chat with some of you guys. If people are up for that, we'll start with Patreons first and then move to other guys. So that'll be something next week, not this week, coming the week after. Guys, thank you so much. And with that, I like the fact you keep kind of one-upping each other. This is wonderful. I don't want to end it because I keep putting more money in. Is that terrible? It's terrible. Guys, you're magnificent. Thank you very much. I pay me more. I don't have any money to pay. Oh, okay, I'm just good. Okay, this is the best game I've ever seen. I would end the stream, but this is wonderful. This is helping to save the Ruston and get it sorted. You guys are magnificent, absolutely magnificent. Thank you very much, Elliot. If you haven't already, Elliot, drop us an email. You'll get a signed photo for that. Guys, the Ruston has been a huge headache for about the last, coming up for a year of what I'm going to do with it and not having the money to sort it out. And having this going on has given me so much faith in the community and that I'm actually going to get my loco sorted. So you have no idea what a wonderful feeling this is. It's absolutely incredible. So thank you. Thank you all. So yeah, with that, we are 2 minutes overdue for the end of the stream. Find us on the Discord. Thanks for your support, and we'll be doing another one soon. The grand total is where someone's adding it up as we're going. The moral is keep going. We'll keep chucking cash. I'm still sitting there to see if anyone else does, but I'm gonna. No, it doesn't, does it? Well, I have one quite well. 100. Oh, that's a silly amount of money. Sorry, Unlimited Rory. The stream will be up soon for you to have a look back at and to chat. We will have another one, which in 2 weeks, in a fortnight. So you could be keeping a track. Guys, this is mental. But thank you very, very much. Got to lay here. It's time to send the Rustin. Yes, we are. Thank you very much. Oh my days, here we. Fine, we'll sit here. I might as well steam another engine at this rate. Oh god, that almost went for a while. That's an insane amount of money, guys. That's an absolutely insane. We should try and back it out. Thank you very much, guys. And just amazed that you guys are enjoying what we're doing. It's what's going to be sent off fluke. I feel very bad to steal the money from a fluke, guys. I'm never going to end this stream. I'm a little bit. I don't really know how to deal with this. It's kind of like beyond the. Oh God Almighty. 50k subs. There is a plan for the 50k subs. There's a plan for 40k. There's a plan for 30k. Believe it or not, there is a plan for that. It's going to happen. I promise. The 30k special is in the works. The 40k special we have planned, and the 50k special is fleshed out. We just need to do it. Yes, at 50k subs, I can do the tick, and that's going to be amazing. You guys are magnificent. This has been an incredible evening. I am a little bit blown away. By a little bit, I got no idea what's happened. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, the 30k special isn't the way. 30k when the 30k special happens and it's released, which hopefully will be soon, you guys will understand why it's been so late. But it will happen. I have no idea how we bait this. I'll allow you guys to discuss on the Patreon, not on the Patreon, the Discord, how you want to beat this next time. I need to play Warhammer. I could play Warhammer because that would be quite good, wouldn't it? Nice people there seem to be everywhere. The Ruston, its starter is away being repaired, and once the starter's back, it needs its tyres probably being replaced, which is 11 grand's worth of work. So the steam car is lovely. So yeah, I mean, can you run the Peckett with the freight train? Not yet, because I've not opened it. I'm going to open it on another video, and I'm going to wait for the guy who bought it for me to see it. So I just end the stream while we end. How much for you to paint it in Caledonian blue? I'd love to paint it in Cali blue. Actually, I think it looks lovely in Cali blue. If you want to fund the wheels, I will paint it whatever colour you want. That's my answer to that one. Hello, HH Train. I do have things to do. But I'm kind of enjoying this, and it's also helping the Ruston quite dramatically. Will the stream ever end? The stream will end. If it was another night, we'd be doing this longer, but I do also need to get up. To get the wheels, the best quote I've got for the wheels so far is 11 grand. Yes, there's the super chat function, or there's Patreon, or you can talk to us about setting something else. There will be a GoFundMe set up nearer the time, but you know, it's this has been pretty good. So I hope to see you wonderful people next in a fortnight, and thank you all so much for supporting us, for joining in, and we will see you next time. How much would they extend the life of the train for? Well, the loco seems pretty good. It just needs to be running. Oh, hello, Chris. Amazed you fired up. I'm going to see it. Fantastic. This is I'm really glad you got to join us. Thank you so much. 2003. I was 13 in that photo. That's yeah, it ran like a beauty, didn't it? That's the gentleman there, Chris, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the wonderful people. Half the wonderful people who sent me. So can we have a thank you, everybody, to Chris and Fidelma for sending me this steam engine. Thank you very much, Lloyd. That's very kind of you. Because yeah, it's wonderful. And I'm not sure how many people have watched the stream, Chris and Fidelma, but I imagine there's been a couple of hundred people who have enjoyed seeing this thing running. So I think that's a wonderful thing to have going. The steam car has run twice now. It's run very well. It will be on another one. But thank you very much. I'm so chuffed with it, and I'm very excited to run it. And there will be a video. I assume patrons are going to want to see it running around the shed, and I will send you guys, Chris and Fidelma, I will send you a video of it running around our shed. It's wonderful. As I said earlier, it's such a wonderful thing to have it running after so long. It's really beautiful, really. The patrons will get a video of it running. I will take it up to the shed next time I go and have it running around the shed, because I think that'll be quite entertaining. That will amuse me no end. It's great though, isn't it? Lovely thing. It's so cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a run. I think it will run really well. So with that, guys, I'm now 10 minutes late for what I need to be getting on with, and also going to bed and doing a video for you guys. So with that, I'm going to call it good night and say thank you very much. Thanks for being part of it, and yeah, good evening, everybody, and yeah. No, crush the stream. So, right. Thanks, guys. To all of you who are already, chat you on the Patreon. If you're not part of it already, come join the Patreon, say hello, and see you guys tomorrow for the Twitch stream. The Twitch stream is in there. You guys are wonderful, and thank you all very, very much. So, see you later, guys. Thanks a lot. And with that, I'm out. You guys are wonderful. Goodbye.